Good luck.
Hey everybody, welcome to CharmedPersons Wednesday edition. Hello. Angie, you have a point of damage because the owlbear bit you.
Yeah.
I remember this. It bit me.
Hi everybody, welcome. This is our 12th session of Campaign 3.
Yes.
Just had to pinch one off there for a second.
Thank you to all our subscribers out there for this great content that
If
we
you
put
want
out.
us to see your picture of it,
Guys, just look at my shirt. Just look at it.
Yeah, we all are.
Subscribe to our Patreon.
Doing the best we can.
Oh my god.
So,
Oh my God.
we're doing today's session because we didn't do Mother's Day session. Tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Central, we have the next Curse of Strahd session, so that's very exciting. Lots of shit went down. We had a talk back 2 weeks ago, so it's been a month. So we're going to have some new story coming alive with Curse of Strahd at 7 p.m. Central. Tomorrow, and then Sunday at noon Central, we're back here with Campaign 3, so quick turnaround for session number 13. So we will see you there. And then a week from tomorrow is going to be the last Monster Hearts session, which is sad but exciting because it's only the last session of freshman year. Sophomore year will be coming in the fall. We also have the premiere on May 20th, which is this coming Monday, of Talk With Us. It's a...
Talk with me.
Talk with me. Talk with me. It's the sequel to the A24 movie. No, it's a new show that is going to be hosted by Eric and Matt, so you know it's going to be incredibly serious, and incredibly truthful and straightforward content.
I can't wait.
You will cry every episode.
It's going to be completely unhinged and chaotic in the best way. You should come join it.
Zach knows.
And I know. I do know. I specifically know. And we're very excited to premiere that. So if you want to remember any of this, you should follow us at CharmedPersons on Instagram, TikTok. That's pretty much it. Those two places. And also here on Twitch. Give us a follow if you haven't already. If you have an Amazon Prime account and you're not subscribed to anybody, hit that subscribe button. We're looking to put a lot more content in your face. So follow us. With that being said, let's jump into a recap of last week's session. So our concerned citizens, a number of days ago, left Danrek, and they were on their way south to the city of Wuldriar to find out more about the Shadowblades and the Sect of the Abyss on the behest of King Raynault, the king of the Savonian dynasty, where we call our home. They made their way south, running into a merchant Molleander, which gave them fortunes and magical items. They met a man named Xander Torn, who turned out also knew of the Sect of the Abyss and was traveling south to Wuldriar because his little brother had been captured. He traveled with our party and then ended up having some nice connections in the city of Ranhar, a city in the desert plains that was controlled by an Earl Kima, who was the aunt of Xander Torn. They were able to find out a little bit more about the local area, get some money. They also had a nice night with each other, actually, for once. Pretty much everybody. Danny's night ended a little bit early after a conflict with an interesting character named Boris that the party met, who most of y'all hated. But eventually the next day they found themselves traveling south. Danny was haunted by visions of a tall figure with a pair of shears, but the party traveled mainly successfully, at the end running into an owlbear cub who led them to its mother, who was caught in a trap, but our party was able to free the owlbear, and in a thanks for their effort, they found a gem of seeing. But where we last left off, Danny was seeing a vision of this tall figure with the pair of shears, and the vision pulled back its hood, revealing a old, destitute, despondent version of Danny, who told him that this is what he was supposed to become, before disappearing and the snow beginning to fall while he hears the words, "Winter is here." And that is where we pick up in this exact moment. So all of you have, you've seen the owlbear mother and her cub walk away. You saw Danny charge right past Oliver and confront a figure that you could not see. Spoken aloud, he said, "What do you want? I have given you everything. You've taken everything from me." And there's a moment of silence. A breeze, a very cold breeze, skates across your back, sending a chill up your spine as the first snowflakes of the waxing winter land. And what do you do?
I'm gonna go to Danny's side and take his hand. What? Are you all right? What's going on?
None of you... Okay, cool. None of you saw something, I'm guessing, right?
The owlbear.
If you saw something,
What
then
did you
just
see?
will. Yes. You're not alone. We're right here.
That's a ooh, okay. This is... I don't really know what I saw. Like...
Okay.
Not good... I don't...
Do you still see it?
DM, do I still see anything?
No, you do not.
No. Thought I saw something back in Ronhar. Kind of just chopped it up to my brain being fried or something. Now I really don't know.
The same thing here.
No, different. Similar, but different. Probably just need a nap, right? Long day.
We can get you a nap, right, everyone? We can
Yeah, sure.
rest.
What did you see?
Just now? It's like, me, but creepy.
Well, let's go. She's still holding your hand. She'll be like, "Let's go." She'll pat it. Like, "Oh, come. We'll just
Yeah.
We'll
Yeah,
find a
take an
place
early
nearby
night.
and just we'll just rest.
Yes.
And yes.
Okay. You make your way back to the tree line. Xander is waiting there as he stayed behind with all the horses. And he sees all of you approach. How'd it go?
Got this gem.
Oh, shiny.
Found an owlbear.
The gem of
Owlbears,
seeing.
Scary. Oh,
big
cool.
thumbs up for owlbears.
Well,
They are as cool as I thought.
I'm glad you had a good interaction. Because if you had a bad one...
I should get a tattoo of an owlbear. Next city we're in, owlbear tattoo.
Yeah.
Sure.
I'm sure you'll be able to find a tattoo in Waldria. Alright.
We were thinking of calling it a night early.
Alright, I know that this grove of trees continues for about another hour or so. Maybe we can at least get to the edge, find a place to
Yes.
camp within the grove, and then call it a night.
Aeliana looks at Danny.
Is that good with you, Danny?
Yeah,
Great.
it's fine.
She puts her arm through yours.
Oh, sorry, is that good with you, Danny?
I really don't need my permission.
Oh, I
Yeah,
was
he's good.
following
He
the-
said he's good.
Well, I was just following the.
Absolutely.
I don't know
Yeah.
the protocol. Okay, yep, let's go.
Yeah. And I like look at
Going.
Danny. I would look at Danny while I'm like, guys, he's good. He's good. And I'm like, yeah, I got you.
Okay, cool.
We're so bad at this.
So you all ride in silence for the rest of the evening until you eventually find yourselves at the edge of the tree line before it opens back up into the desert plains. And you find a place that is safe and obscured, but comfortable as well. And you set up camp for the evening. It's going to be a cold
Danny.
night, so we should definitely start a fire. So
Yeah.
I'll get on that. And
Yep, yep.
Xander starts putting together a fire.
Aeliana just like scoots on over towards Danny and she's like, I'll take watch with you. Unless you want to sleep the whole night, in which case don't worry about it, but you seem like you could use a listener.
That's very nice of you. I think I might want to just try and sleep. That's okay.
Anything is okay.
Okay. Cool. If I continue to see weird shit, I'll I'll either tell you or I'll keep it to myself. All right.
You
So those
should
are the only two options, I guess.
tell us.
Or we could
You should tell us.
I have that. I can see things now that might not truly. I might be able to see it next time you see it with this thing.
right.
And
Or I'm
visions
just
can be
crazy.
important.
But
Or I'm
then we
just
would
crazy.
know. But then we would
No.
know.
True.
Yeah, that's true.
The first step is identifying the problem.
Right.
Have you ever seen it before? Or was this the first time?
Yeah, this was the first. I mean, this was the first time that this has happened.
Said it was you?
A version of me, but like,
But creepy. Like, how creepy? Like,
taller, spindlier, kind of.
taller?
Yeah, right. Fucked up, weird hair.
Must have been very frightening.
You don't have to talk about it.
Let's
I
just
think
get
that
you
we should
set
keep
with
an eye on it.
very comfortable. Here, take
Yes.
my.
I'm okay. Yeah. Look, I'm seeing shit. I'm not a kid. Like, I will be okay. I just need to go to sleep. That's it.
But you deserve to be cared for when you're upset.
Okay, we're getting a little too, No, okay. Thank you so much for your friendship and being a good person. I'll go to bed and maybe feel like sharing in the morning.
Right.
All right.
Night, Danny.
Yes.
Totally
Maybe we
cool,
should
not at
all head to-
all. Weird, good night.
We could all head to bed, make it an early start.
I'll do a first watch. I have to get some stuff written down.
Big day, yeah.
All right, I'll take watch with you.
Oh, sick. I have some new pages. Do you want to hear them?
Absolutely.
Hell yeah.
I'll do second. I'm fine with the middle of the night waking. It's good for my brain.
I'll do the second as well.
I'll bring up the rear.
All right. Good night.
Good night.
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 We
Okay.
take
All
one.
sleep.
Emory and Rowina, your watch goes by without a hitch. Is there anything that you would like to get done during this watch?
I would probably just let you read whatever you wanted to read to me.
Yeah.
You would realize that Emory doesn't have much in the way of like a through line. It's just literally
Mhm.
kind of like it's turned into like slight journal entries, and the
Yeah.
book is very skewed to his point of view.
Yeah.
And there is like some very wildly imagined scenarios that
Great.
weren't quite a part of it, like the description of Xander as a wolf is like not quite accurate. It almost is like mixing like the wolf and the owlbear, or like the chimera and the
Amazing.
manticores, and so he's kind of just taking a lot of creative liberties, but then most of the time is just like pontificating about the potential of being like a published author. And
Yeah.
it's just like so like if I could get it in soon, like if I can just
Yeah.
like send them pages, they would publish it, right? Like they would.
I think some
like
companies
short
will even like
stories or something.
give you money to keep writing.
No
I think that's a
way.
thing. Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me? I'm
Yeah, I
sorry,
mean, it's worth a try.
Okay, when we get to Woldriar, I'm not gonna sidetrack us. I swear, I'm not gonna.
But if we
sidetrack us.
find a
have
place,
mission.
then we find a place, you know?
But if we just happen to find a place,
Sure.
right?
Yeah.
That's cool, right? And like you think it's good.
I think it's good. I don't think it's done. But I think it's good.
Yeah, I would need like an editor or something probably.
But yeah, yes.
Wow, thank you.
Yeah, sure. Anytime.
Cool.
And I would probably like anytime that he's like starting to write, I would just kind of add on to this sort of ongoing letter I've been writing to Linda.
Okay. Noted.
I think just because of the nature of the closeness of it, if you were also writing, I think Emily would Emory would like also notice that and be like, "Oh, are you writing something too?"
Oh, I'm just writing a letter.
Oh, is it
Not anything like what you're writing, certainly.
Is it like a love letter?
Oh no, it's to my mother.
Oh.
Yes. So I mean, I do love her, but no.
Does she look
How
far
are your
away?
love letters?
Scarves and like
Yeah.
stuff
How are
that's
you?
too
I
big
guess
for him. Like,
there's
We
no update.
haven't-
How are you feeling about your love letters?
How am I feeling?
Yeah.
Well, I kind of feel a little bit sick a lot. And I feel like kind of distracted. And
Yes.
a little bit like I can't stop thinking about getting to Woldriar and checking the mail.
Have you ever felt that way before?
No.
Completely unrelated question. Have you ever been in love?
I don't think so.
All right.
No.
Well, that's exciting.
Is this what is? I'm not in love.
I'm not.
I'm not in.
It's not
no.
for me to say.
No, we barely even have even. There should. I'm not. Am I in love?
I don't know. You seem certainly infatuated.
Cool.
I don't know.
Infatuated. That sounds Sounds way better than being in love.
Sure.
How do you spell that?
Something similar. I don't know.
Okay, I tried.
Did not have a formal education.
Oh, same.
Yeah, I'm just writing a letter. It's nothing.
Okay, carry on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you want to read anything else, just let me know.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah.
All
We
right.
probably work in some nice quiet.
Yeah. The rest of your watch goes by. Oliver and Aeliana are woken up. Anything that you would like to accomplish during this watch?
I want to make something for Danny with
Okay.
my ability called, what's it called?
I don't know, Eric.
Blessing of the Forge is it's called.
Mm.
There's this thing that Eric read about. I don't know how much gold it would cost in D&D.
Okay.
It's like this little device that there's like these chemicals in it that can basically tell you if it's like cloudy outside. So if it's clear, it's like a clear day. If it's cloudy or maybe rain.
Okay.
And I can make something up to 100 gold, but it does cost that. I can make a non-magical item up to 100 gold. But I have to spend that amount of gold.
Yeah. So can you just for also just the audience sake, can you kind of just like read that ability for me?
Yeah. What is it? I'm sorry, it's Artisan's Blessing. Conduct an hour-long ritual that crafts a non-magical item that must include some metal, a simple martial weapon, suit of armor, and ammunition. There's a bunch of different things you can make.
Yeah.
But then it takes an hour, and it takes one of my channel divinity slots.
Okay. So it would have metal in it.
But if that item would cost like however many gold, I have to have that much gold.
Gotcha. I mean, there's probably some glass work in that, or so it would be like glass.
It'd be like a little wooden metal base with like a little tube. Basically.
Yeah. I mean, I would say that wouldn't cost more than 3 gold pieces.
Cool. So I spend an hour doing that.
Okay. Yeah.
As you're working, can I talk to you, or would that be a distraction?
Yeah, sure.
She's gonna be pacing back and forth, and she has the sparrow brooch in her hand, and she's just kind of like passing it back and forth, like, you know, kind of just like fiddling with it. Like, I'm worried about him. I really am. I don't know what to do. I want to fix it, and he won't listen or ask for help or talk about it. Is that crazy? Am I crazy? I want to help.
No, I know that's great that you want to help, but I don't know if you should take such, shouldn't be such a burden on you. Like it shouldn't. You shouldn't.
He needs help.
Yeah, we can agree on that. Yes.
Something is wrong.
He needs help.
Right. So I'm like, do I go about it like casually or sneakily? Like, do I sneak in there and
I mean, sneak in and do what? What are you gonna sneak and do?
Don't know. Oops, he finds out I'm helping, but he didn't know.
Well, I will say it's hard to help somebody who doesn't want help. They have to want to do the work.
But why? Because I want to do it for him.
Right. I mean, there's magic. You could like command him to get help.
That.
I could do that.
I don't think I could do.
But I don't feel like that would be the right. I don't know if that's the right way.
That's right.
But if he doesn't want to open up to us and doesn't want our help,
I know. But why? Why? Like, why? And she'll like flop down next to you, like, why?
The only thing we could do is be there for him.
I know. just want to like take his face and just, it's gonna be okay.
I mean, you could do that.
I don't think he'd like that.
No, but it might help.
You think so?
I don't think it's gonna hurt.
I trust you
I know
so
the
much. Do you
feeling
really
of-
think that's gonna help? Because I'll do it.
I don't know how he would react to that. I seems
Okay.
I do know the
I-
feeling of it's very frustrating. Sometimes you want to just be able to grab somebody and cure everything that's wrong with it.
And fix it, right? And you
Yeah.
can.
You
can most of the
Well,
time.
I mean, sometimes
Most of the time.
I can't fix everything.
You can fix a lot of things.
Yeah,
Yeah.
physical things.
And some emotional things. Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm interrupting you.
No, I don't mind.
Mm. I'm a verbal processor.
I love it. It's good to
Really?
talk through things. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not, but it's good.
You don't have to. You don't have to. That's good to know.
I do like it though. That's just not how I solve a problem usually, but it's good
How do you
learning
solve
for
problems?
me. Usually hit it with a hammer until it bends to my will.
You're kidding, really?
I mean, that solved a lot of my problems with metal, yeah. And people, it turns out, these last couple of weeks.
That's very fair.
Yeah.
Just hit it really hard, and that'll fix it.
I don't think that's going to work with Danny. But
no.
Maybe in the morning I can
Hit him with a hammer.
No. I was already planning on, sharing tomorrow kind of what happened to me with the group, because I think
Really?
I have a theory about what maybe could have happened, but also I think it could be important for when we get to Woldrayard so everybody knows what's going on.
That's amazing. That's very brave.
Yeah, and my theory doesn't exactly paint me in the best of light.
Do you want to run it by me first?
Yeah.
I won't tell
yes.
him.
Well, everybody who's gotten abducted by the Sect of the Abyss has been given up, right? In some way, we think. Somebody sold them or somebody, sent them away.
Yeah. Yes.
What if I sent my mom away?
That doesn't feel right.
No, it doesn't, but I don't know what else could have happened. I've just been thinking a lot about it. I don't think I would do it, but I don't know what else could have happened.
Well, it's a theory.
Yeah.
That's awfully heavy. I'm sorry.
Thank you. I just, ever since it happened, there's this anger that I can't get rid of, and I don't know what to do with it.
Hit something with a hammer.
That's been helping, yeah. But it just
Okay.
it helps in the
helping, all
moment,
right.
but it doesn't get rid of it.
Right.
So I don't know.
My mother used to say, when I was very little, that if you feel too much, to give it away. So giving back, or making something, does that help more than breaking?
Yeah. It does. I mean, at least takes my mind off of it.
No, it has to go somewhere. So if the swing of a hammer doesn't do it, then maybe making something instead.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's been a while since I've had access to a good forge and can really sink my teeth into some projects. But yeah, maybe. I think, yeah, you might be right.
This is really good. So this, I mean, just small things work. It's great.
Oh, yeah, my dad's better at small things. I was usually better at bigger projects.
Well, maybe we
Hey,
can get
thank you.
something. Can you take that with you? A cart? Maybe if we get a cart? Traveling
Take a forge with me?
blacksmith cart? I don't know how forges work. Sorry.
I don't know.
How big is it?
If we could invent a mobile forge, I think we would have a real good business idea. But yeah, maybe.
I mean, there you go.
Okay.
There's something to work on. That's a lot
Okay.
of time, probably, right?
Yeah.
Mobile forge. We can figure it out.
Yeah. Talking with you has really helped.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's very good. I'm here to talk anytime, really, unless I die. But I don't think I will, and I hope
What?
I won't. So I'm just saying, I'm here till I'm not. That was bad. God.
Well, I'm not gonna let that happen.
No, sorry, I'm not dying.
Are you dying?
No, no, I'm sorry. I'm just feeling awkward. I think.
Okay. Yeah, me too.
Yeah. But mobile forge, we'll work on it.
Okay. Yes, we will.
Okay. So the rest of your watch goes by. Oliver, you're able to craft the item for Danny. The two of you wake up Xander, and he silently goes by his watch, by himself. Danny,
A lone wolf.
nice.
Yeah.
Danny, as you are sleeping and dreaming,
On, Zach. What? What? Go on. Go on.
You wake up in the middle of the night, and you look around you, and the fire has burnt out. All of your companions are gone. They've packed their things. You see tracks from the horses leaving the camp. And you see, standing off to the side of the camp in the darkness, the silhouette of a figure. It's hard to make out who they are. The figure steps forward. It's the silhouette of a male figure. Steps forward again. You see, underneath the moonlight, you see the face of Nick. His right eye is completely gone from a gash going down his face. He's pale, bruised. His one remaining eye is completely bloodshot. His throat has been cut from one side of his collarbone to the other, and a large gash. And you see just torn to ribbons, his clothes covered in blood. And he's just staring at you before he turns back around and heads deeper into the forest.
I just sit. I'm not following him.
You sit.
I can't.
You close your eyes, refusing to follow. And you feel your breath come out cold. You start to shiver. You open your eyes and you're standing in the middle of the forest. In front of you is a figure, shorter, cloaked in a dark blue, deep blue cloak. A long rapier at its side. Stepping from behind this figure, you see a figure in deep red cloaks. Dark red. The color of a thick pool of blood. They step forward. Both of them, their hoods are obscuring their faces. You can't see much. The figure in red has a long staff, curling, wooden, at the top of which an obsidian gem stands. And then out from behind the blue cloaked figure, stepping on the other side, you see a tall figure, cloaked in green, dark green, a figure you've seen recently before. A pair of shears out to its side. You hear them all speak in unison. We're still here. We've not forgotten. Tread lightly, for winter is here. And you wake up, and you're sweating, and shivering at the same time. You look over, and Xander is leaning up against a tree. Just kind of looks over and nods his head, not really noticing the condition that you're in. And the sun begins to peek over the horizon, and you see the rest of the concerned citizens begin to stir as they are here with you. And the next day begins.
Coffee?
Yes, please.
Yes.
I'll make some tea as
I've
well.
already got some coffee brewing. Should be done any moment.
Oh,
Thank
Xander,
you.
you angel.
So nice.
It is. Was anybody like really cold last night? It's like getting so cold.
It's getting quite cold.
We might have to pick up
It
some
is.
extra layers or something.
And the thing about winter.
Ooh, that's a good
Mm.
point. Furs, though, could be very fashionable.
True.
Happy
Maybe the
Festival
king
of
would give us
Shadows,
something.
everyone.
Is that today?
Oh,
Today's the 30th of Guardian.
I lost
What
track of time.
up?
I've never
Wow.
celebrated.
and me without a costume.
Wait,
Well,
I
we
thought
have to
yesterday was
then.
the third.
Will we
Lost
make it
track
to
completely.
Waldriar
Ugh.
today? Probably not. How far away from Waldriar are we?
It's like
Up
5
past the
days.
forest.
Ah!
Yeah.
All right, well, we have
What
to
if
do
we go really
something.
fast?
Yeah.
We have to...
I mean, you
If we run, though.
get some points of exhaustion and go faster.
No, we're not going to make it by time.
I'm already exhausted.
You'll probably get to the Misty Grove by the end of tomorrow.
Does anybody know how to what's the word when you
Ad walk.
no when you you're not hunting for the meat, but like do you know how to skin? Do you know how to skin an animal?
Yes.
Anybody?
Yeah.
No?
True. Yes.
Do you know how to hunt it?
Yes.
No?
Not very good
Yes.
at it, but yeah, I have.
We hunt an animal and take
Have a
its
feast.
fur.
I'm not going to find much in the desert plains, but once we get to the Misty Grove, I'm sure we'll be ripe.
Okay.
Have you been to the Misty Grove before?
Yes. I've been to Audria.
Has anybody else been to the Misty Grove?
Nope.
Maybe? I don't know.
What can we
Maybe.
expect going? Is it dangerous? I don't really know. much about it.
Yes. Definitely dangerous. Caravans and merchant wagons usually travel with security of some sort. It's
Whoa.
it's quite large and has a lot of creatures. You know, it's it's nothing like the endless pines to the north, but it is still quite large. And yes, it's been known to have some creatures that roam. There's the story of the sisters, and
Is it more dangerous than the pines? Because the pines I know pretty well, but is it?
it's more mysterious than the pines, for sure. The pines, you kind of know what's wandering around. I've heard rumors that if you get lost within the Misty Grove, that it's, hard to find your way out. There's just some mysticism around it, but I've traveled through it 4 times, and I was fine every time. Didn't even
Well, let's just
come across anything. But
stick together then. Make sure we all know where each other are.
it's strength in numbers. You definitely don't want to be traveling with fewer than what we have, most likely. But other than that, we should be alright.
All right.
So just like
Alright.
quick question, just to get it off the table. If we're traveling and we happen to find another owlbear cub and we can't find its mom, we aren't as lucky, do we keep it? Can we keep it? Should we take care of it?
Yes.
A lot of.
Yes.
I mean,
The chances
Okay.
of that happening are so low that I'm willing to say yes.
but all right.
Oh, I'm saying yes
Um,
because I want it.
It's your responsibility.
Who's gonna give
You're
up their
gonna feed
food? Yeah, who's gonna? Yeah,
You have
who's
to
gonna
feed
give
it.
up?
Well, I never ate
You
a
have to
lot
clean up
anyway,
after
so
it.
I would
You gotta
do-
walk it.
yeah.
I'll
Owlbear
That's
Everyone walk with
its
us.
responsibility.
Owlbear
Owlbear
will-
eats
that-
quite a bit.
A baby owlbear probably eats more than like 3 times what you eat in a day.
Aeliana goes up to Emory and like tucks her arm in Emory's arm and just like kind of leans in and whispers and she goes, "What if we got a dog instead?"
Hey, we'll start there.
Yeah, stop there to practice.
A
That'd
gateway.
be fun, actually.
pet.
You can feed the
Yes.
dog to the owlbear.
Yeah, puppy.
No, Oliver, shut up. No.
Oliver.
Damn.
That's
Right?
a great idea. If it comes to that.
If it comes.
No, if it comes to that. If it
I
comes to
take
that.
back everything I said. The dog.
No,
because
no,
the
we'll get a
is
dog.
my dog. And
I want
nobody
a dog
does
now,
it.
though.
I will help take care of the dog.
If we love a dog, we are not going to feed it to an owl.
Of course not. Of course
No,
not.
Feels like
okay,
a
Are you
good rule.
kidding? My heart would break into a billion.
If we get
pieces.
the owlbear when it's young enough, though, they can be friends.
We just can't
True.
name the dog, and then we can.
This
if
is
we
awful.
name it, we can't
No.
feed it to the
This
owlbear.
feels terrible.
we have to
We
name
can-
it.
Okay, then we can't.
There's
feed
no
it.
guarantee we're gonna get an
Correct.
owlbear. We could definitely get a dog.
We're not feeding the dog to anything, and we are getting a dog. It's decided.
Does anybody,
I like
does anybody have any pets?
I had a cat. Yes.
I've
Yes,
never
we had a
any
cat.
pets.
There was a rat that lived in my room back at the nest.
Oh,
There was a crow that used to. I've heard crows are really smart. I used to feed this crow, and it came back all the time. But
Hell
I
yeah.
never had any formal pets.
That's basically a pet. It's close. You fed it.
yeah, sure. Came back.
Came back.
Yeah.
Danny, did you have any pets?
Not really.
Do you
We
want
had
one?
there was a mountain goat. Sometimes would come down. My sister would talk
Oh.
to it.
Talk to
Talk
it.
to it?
Like actually talk.
Well, my sister can just kind of. She's always had like a natural affinity for animals and stuff. So she can talk to. She can do crazy stuff now. I'm pretty sure, but
Like she can actually talk to the mountain goat.
yeah.
That's
My
crazy.
my mom can talk to animals. We had always had forest critters around.
Wow.
You guys! And I just start furiously writing.
All right, that's our cue to get on.
Absolutely getting a dog. Let's go.
That's our cue, everybody.
All right, you get on your horses and you start to head south out of the little grove of trees that you're in currently, back onto the desert plains and towards the Misty Grove. Over the next couple days of travel, because I'm going to kind of just skip to you entering the Misty Grove.
Do we see any dogs?
We do not see any dogs.
Dang it.
Damn it.
2 days of travel on the desert plains goes uneventfully. Is there anything specific that anybody wanted to get done that had to get done within these next couple of days? You'll have some time still in the Misty Grove as well.
I mean, at night I would like tell people what happened to me.
Yeah, well, for sure. I mean, did you? So you wanted to make sure you definitely did that the next day?
Yeah, well, yeah. Before we got to Wooljar, and probably before we got to the Misty Grove.
For sure. Yeah. No, I don't want to take that away from you. So we'll say that next night of travel, the night of the 30th, you all have set up camp, and Oliver, you find a moment where there's kind of some silence around the camp.
There's something that I want to tell everybody that might be important for when we get to Woldriar.
Go on.
Because it has to do with Damien, that green tiefling. Everybody remember Damien? And this thing right here, this orb.
I lean to Xander and I say, Damien was a green tiefling that is connecting all of us. We all know him, and he's probably bad.
Not all of us.
Member of the sect of the Abyss, Xander.
Oh.
Could be their leader, I don't know.
Okay.
But I got this from him, and this has the symbol of the sect. One day I was walking through Pineville, and I saw this tent, like a traveling salesman, came into town, and I walk in, and it's the green tea. It's Damien, as the proprietor. But the only thing that I could see was this orb, and it vibrated with an energy that I had never seen before, and I got lost in it. And the next thing that I remember, it was nighttime, and I was alone in the town square holding this object. And when I got home, my mom was gone. No trace. And also, I can't tell a lie.
Literally?
Yeah.
Is that related to this thing, or?
I mean, it started at the same time, so I'm assuming it is related to this. And I think just the last couple weeks that we've been together, that I may be responsible for my mom disappearing. I may have sold her. I don't know. I feel like everybody who's been abducted has been sold in some capacity or given away.
It seems like a bit of a jump to go from missing my memories to I think I sold my mom.
Yeah. No, you're right. It is. That's just my going theory. I've been thinking a lot about it.
It does seem like more than coincidence that she disappeared at the same time.
Yeah.
Right.
But that doesn't necessarily mean that you did something.
No.
Right.
No.
Particularly if this is magical and you were charmed or something.
I've tried to get rid of it, but I can't.
Has anybody else ever touched it or like held it?
Yeah, and he'll hold it out.
And nothing happens?
Wait.
Yeah, you grab it, and it's weird. It's there's kind of a constant vibration to it slightly because of the ever-moving gears that you can kind of see whirling within it. It's cold, it's heavy, it's dense, and there is just kind of a slightly ominous feel as you hold it, like you just feel a chill in your gut as you hold this item.
I'll like hand it back. That feels like bad vibes.
Yeah, I kind of feel that most of the time, or all the time.
Does it go away once I hand
It
back?
lingers for a minute, but yeah, it immediately starts getting better. It's not like a switch, but it immediately starts getting better and then continues to fade steadily.
When someone else holds it, Oliver, do you feel better? Even
No.
somewhat?
No.
They both
What?
know.
What do you mean you can't get rid of it?
I've tried to throw it in a river. It ends up back by my side. I tried to destroy it once, and it almost killed me.
I think we should, at some point in this venture, try to find somebody who might know more about this.
Yeah, that's what I've been trying to find about the Sect of the Abyss. I cast Identify on it, but it doesn't really seem to give me any information.
Yeah. Well, thank you for telling us.
Yeah,
hope
it's
that
just if
We can all
something-
help.
Yeah, thank you.
You said Damien was the merchant that told
Yeah.
you this?
He was. Which, yeah. And this was about 10 months ago, maybe?
How old did he look?
I don't know. Zach?
DM?
That's probably the
He's
only
a
tiefling I've
tiefling,
ever
so-
seen, so I don't really probably
Yeah,
know.
I mean, you would put him anywhere between.
He was an adult.
You would put him anywhere between like late 30s to early 50s.
Okay, yeah. Anywhere in between there, I don't really. You're the second tiefling I've ever seen.
It feels like it can't be a coincidence that you've seen two tieflings in your whole life and they both look like me.
I don't think it is. I'm a
I
big
wish I could help
believer in
you.
fate. I think you will help me. You already have.
Hopefully we can help each other. Well,
Yes.
lots to do, more to travel.
If anybody else wanted to share anything, I'll just kind of look towards Danny a little bit.
Zach, would I have, aside from that dream overnight, would I have seen any more spooky stuff?
It's only been that would have been like the last night from where we're doing this now, so no.
I mean, so far, I think I'm. Ask me tomorrow. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Of course.
Oliver will go and grab Danny's face.
Oh, hey, whoa.
Cry.
We're here for you.
This feels really kind of threatening. Your
He'll
hands are
bring him in.
very big.
He'll bring him in
Whoa.
for a hug.
Okay, hey. All right, cool. Thanks. Okay, that's a lot. That's a lot of touching. That's a lot of touching. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
One of my love languages.
Danny, I
Yeah.
know that you and I have not known each other long, And this is unsolicited, so I apologize if you're upset with me, but I just want to say tomorrow never comes.
Just, you gotta give me just a little more time. Sorry, I mean, I don't mean to be like dragging anything out, or I'm
So
not
fine.
trying to like keep people in suspense or whatever. I just
Just save space.
Take all the time you need. Yes.
I have
My
a
mother-
gift for you. Oh no, please, no.
No,
Aeliana.
you-
No,
Oh
nope.
man.
Mm-mm.
Oh man.
Well, Dana, you dared me to make something, right?
Yeah, I did.
And I'll reach into his bag and I'll hold it in the palm of his hand.
Oh man, what the fuck? Did you make this? You made this for me?
Yeah. It'll tell you if it's cloudy. It's not super useful. You could just kind of like look outside, but it's
It's sweet.
dare fulfilled. Solid.
All right.
Rowina would definitely, like, after that conversation with Oliver, like on her watch or before bed or something that night, she would meditate.
Yeah.
Mm.
Go ahead and roll a charisma check with your proficiency bonus.
$25.
What are you searching for in this meditation?
I think actually it would be a little bit different than normally. Like, I have meditated to Aluna usually, or like thinking about her, but I think that my thoughts right now are so sort of occupied by Damien.
Yeah.
I think I would end up sort of meditating on Damien, just like thinking about Damien, trying to figure out what's going on there.
Okay.
With me in particular.
Yeah. You begin to think of Damien, what you've heard of the man. And
let me specify that I would be thinking about, like, how does Damien connect to my meditations to Aluna? Because I saw him that one time.
yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
I think you're focused and you're sitting cross-legged,
Mm-hmm.
focusing on Damien, what he means to you, how your past is connected to Aluna, and you open up your eyes. Actually, before you open up your eyes, you begin to hear a whistling. A cool tone. Melodic, pure. It's a very good whistle. Humming a very simple melody. You open your eyes and you are on the back of a wagon. It's covered. Inside are a bunch of crates and books and sacks of items and some mismatch and variety of things. And driving the wagon. It's being pulled by 2 black horses. And driving the wagon, you see a figure clad in black. 2 large, curling black horns. A undeniably green tinted skin. Pointed ears. And he's facing the direction of the road that he's on. It's night wherever he is. And you hear him begin to sing a song in the same tune that he was whistling. It's a song that speaks of a woman named Aeliana. It's a song that you have seen lyrics of in your books, but you've never heard it sung before. And it speaks of Aeliana, this woman who was cursed a long, long time ago. Cursed with fiendish blood. Cursed to lose the ones that she loved. But then the rest of the song speaks on how she gained her power, how she embraced it, and how she used it to become powerful, to become a mark on this world. And then the last of the song speaks of her children and the ancestors that have lasted through time, and how they all hold a bit of her in them. And he finishes the song and he kind of sighs. What do you do?
Does it seem like I'm in the back of this wagon? Does it seem like I was here, like I'm in a memory, or does it feel like I am in an environment that I have never been in?
It feels like you're in an environment you've never been in. You look down, you don't see a physical body. It's almost as if your consciousness is seeing, hearing, and is floating here in the back of this wagon. But you feel like you have control over the space around you. You feel like
so I want to
send that consciousness in directions.
I want to essentially like climb kind of over some of the cargo and up into, is it like a bench seat that he's on?
It is. And as you climb over some of the cargo, you see that same symbol that you've seen before, marked on certain bags and crates. As you climb over these items and you get in the bench seat. And as you get a little bit closer, you see that there's some salt and pepper in the longer black hair that this man has. Wrinkles, bags under his eyes. A scar that kind of starts on one cheek and goes down the mouth, almost meeting at the corner, elongating his mouth on his right side into almost a permanent, unfortunate smirk. But he seems down, sad, and there's a dourness about him as you kind of put your energy next to him.
I think I would take like a second, like just looking at him. And And then I would like reach out to his hand that has the, what are they called? Reins?
Mm-hmm.
And just try to like touch his hand.
You reach out with a hand that you don't see and sensations that you don't feel, but you put your hand, as it were, on his, and he kind of gasps, and you see a single tear go down his face as you come out of your meditation.
Sorry. Okay, I think it would take Rowina a second because she like started meditating on Damien because she was pissed that like this person who seemed to have done these horrible things was possibly related to her, was possibly her parent. And I think as soon as she like saw him in the dream or the vision, she softened and it turned much more to like, this is my father, and like maybe not consciously, but she immediately softened and wanted to like reach out to him in more of a tender way than she thought. So I think as she comes back to the current moment, she immediately remembers how angry she was going into sort of this meditation and probably just reels for a minute from the whiplash of it.
Yeah, completely understandable.
That's all that I need to do. I would probably journal about it.
Okay. The rest of the night of the 30th goes on. You wake up on the 1st of Mentaria, the second to last month of the year.
It's our first new month, guys. Second new month.
It is, you've known each other almost a full month at this point.
Which is longer than all of campaign 2.
As you met on the 3rd of Guardian, it is now officially the season of waxing winter, and you are greeted with a cold morning. But you travel on the day of the 1st, and you end up making camp still in the desert plains, but in the distance you see a big black shadow on the horizon that you know to be the Misty Grove. And you know you will reach it upon the next day. But you find yourselves at camp once again in the desert plains. You set up like normal. It's becoming pretty routine. You're all pretty used to being with each other at this point. Everybody kind of has their jobs. And you gather around the fire for your dinner that evening. And does anybody want to do anything? I know that Xander probably would be kind of just like anxious, like just like looking at Danny the entire time, and maybe like looking back and forth between Danny and Oliver.
I think Oliver will whisper like, I mean, it is tomorrow.
I'm very aware that everyone's been looking at me.
Yeah, like
Papa.
throughout the day, like everybody. Yeah.
I'll as we're like early into dinner, I'll like pop a couple good berries in my mouth and be like, give me half an hour, it's gonna be way easier.
Yeah, for sure.
After that, then I guess
Should we play a round of Truth or Trial to get you there?
Yeah,
Or a
sure. Why?
talent show. Another
Or a talent show.
You love talent shows.
You do
Oh,
love tennis.
Don't have to treat me with, like, kid gloves. I think I might be the oldest one here.
How old are you?
32.
Yeah.
I thought I was the youngest, but Rowina's younger than me, and that is crazy.
How old
We
is
don't need to
everybody?
talk about that.
30.
24.
I don't usually tell people my age, but you already know I'm 21.
Crazy.
That's why I don't tell people my age. It's much nicer when people assume that you're old.
Aeliana?
You, Oliver?
I'm 31.
I'm really messing. 28.
Damn.
Xander?
All right, well, we've all played Truth or Trial,
He's
and now
30,
it's...
he's 30.
He said 30.
Danny's turn.
What a great round of Truth or Trial.
But
We
if
learned
he
a lot
says-
about each other.
Excellent.
Rolls trial, we're all going to be devastated, and he'll get away with it.
That's why I say we just let the man speak.
All right. I just want to say I had no intention of like talking about this anytime easily this soon into knowing you all, but fuck it. Whatever. All right, what's the quickest and least depressing way to talk about this? So, I feel like you all probably have gotten some clues, some hints as to, like, my deal. I told you that I got out of a long-term relationship a couple years ago, and that I didn't handle it well. That's all true. There's like another, shouldn't even say like a half truth, like an additional 3/4 truth. Pop another good berry. So Concerned Citizens is not exactly my first adventuring group.
What?
Whoa.
Sorry. Wrong.
Aeliana.
I'm sorry, I got excited.
I used to, for about 2 years, be a part of a group called the Cavalry.
Whoa!
What?
Hey, calm down, please.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
The cavalry? The
No res-
cavalry?
No response
We
at
apparently
all.
weren't famous when I was a part of it. That's a new development.
Oh my god. I have your
I-
poster.
I'm not on it.
I know. I
Yeah.
would have known. It was in my room.
So why aren't you a part of it anymore?
Oh my god. Oh
Are
god.
you okay?
Are they toxic?
I'm waiting. Go for it. Yeah, they're terrible.
It's a lot to take in.
I'm sorry. I'm very.
All right, again, we're going to be really efficient about this. I used to be able to do a whole bunch of stuff. I can't do it anymore. Last thing that I went on with them, we were all kind of... I was on this, like, personal quest thing about... whatever. And it was going fine. And then at, like, the last checkpoint, we got in a fight. I mean, honestly, started not dissimilar to any of the fights that have happened that have sprung up on us. You know, like the Manticore fight the other night. Pretty much an same example. Fight started, and we just instantly, almost, got our asses handed to us. I was the only one left. Everyone else was either about to die or had just died. It's just me, and I didn't know what to do. So, I don't know, I just blurted out, like, I would, like, take anything you want, just leave us alone. We'll go away. And, one of the, people, I think person, I don't know what the fuck they were, did something to me. And I lost all of my talents and abilities. I used to, I was a cleric. And I can't do that anymore. It worked. I mean, they all got... Once I woke up, they were all fine. I mean, they looked like shit, but everyone was back. And we went to the nearest town to, like, recover, regroup, and found out I couldn't do anything anymore. No magic, no nothing. So we found that out, and next day they left me. I think I hitchhiked back home or something. I don't remember how I did it. I didn't have any money anymore. I sold what little I had. And thus commences the couple years of hard partying. So, yeah, doubly. I mean, the whole situation wasn't awesome, but my ex was one of the other people in the group with me. And,
God.
And they left you?
yeah, I mean,
And they knew who you were, and they and what you've done, and they left you.
no, yeah, they knew what they were doing.
Sorry if this isn't appropriate, but fuck them.
Yeah, fuck them, man.
Ah.
Couldn't do anything anymore. Was
But
I
they just
literally
left.
You can do a lot of stuff.
You're also not defined by your abilities.
It's, look, I'm not saying this isn't what I'm getting at. It's just a matter of, like, it happened, it sucks. They sent me, well, my ex sent me a letter, like, not that long afterwards, just being like, yeah, sorry, it's just, can't, there's no, just kind of. And then a couple years later, 6 months ago, that's when I saw them out and about. That's where I saw my ex and my old friend together. She's probably already had their kid by now, so their parents. It's
I'm
awesome.
gonna double down on fuck them.
Yes,
You
absolutely.
that may not be what you wanted.
Yeah.
I don't have. I don't know. It's weird. It's all really weird.
So
I want to
was this
hate them.
before or after you were a dancer?
After. Basically, I was on my way home from a show. They had gotten in a fight in the street, and I somehow just, I don't know, it felt right. It just happened. I was able to do these things. I was great at healing people.
What do you remember about what you were facing? What almost killed you?
And they were in cloaks. Tall,
Ugh, they're always in cloaks.
humanoid.
Scarlet?
They're different
Black?
colors. The one that in particular that messed me up, they were in green.
Different colors?
Yeah.
Was the other a deep blue and the other a deep red?
Yeah.
Ender. Do you know?
Wait, what?
I thought that was a myth.
What?
Out with
What
it.
do you know?
The Sisters of Cullinan.
The ones in the forest that we're going towards?
Well, they were rumored to once roam there, yes. But
Shit.
What?
but I was told that they
No.
They weren't anywhere. Is that like they wouldn't have been
they
near
were north.
here?
No, they were like far
Yeah,
north.
That's what I.
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
what I thought. Yeah.
I mean, if they're magic.
Well, they were. It's so. The legend goes that they can't be together for long. Their magic is so powerful together that it can rip through the fabric of space-time.
Whoa.
And so they spend their lives apart, wishing that they could be together, thus putting everyone else through the evils that they experience. It's a child's tale. Their names are Fate, Shadow, and Winter.
Shadow.
Winter?
So if one of them appeared to me in the grove and whispered, "Winter is here,"
Is that who you saw?
Shit.
saw one of them.
You probably saw the older sister, Fate. She carries
Carry
a
some
pair-
scissors.
Yes, that's what I was just about to say. She
Oh.
carries a pair of shears.
Yeah, that's what she used to. The last thing I remember after striking whatever fucking hell bargain, started bringing out these shears, and she cut something, and then it just. I'll like move like the top of my robes to the side a little bit, like over where my heart is, and you can see kind of faintly a like white, just a little. The skin is like a little paler than the blue around it, and it looks kind of like lightning. Like whenever like lightning is at a person, and it kind of like spreads.
The like
Yeah,
florally.
branch. Yeah.
Branchy kind of. Yeah.
Oh.
she cut. I don't know what she did, but she used those fucking things.
I'm so sorry, Danny.
Do you mind if I take a look at it?
Sure.
Can I cast Identify on Danny? If there's a spell that's been, it says something about people. Let me look. I learned.
Zach, did
and
you say
I
that they
learned
were
any
called the
spells that are
Sisters of
currently-
Kynan?
Kynan, Kynan.
Oh, I spelled it right.
Sisters of
Did
Kynan. Their names are Fate, Shadow, and Winter.
Yeah.
If there's any spells currently affecting Danny, not in the past.
So first of all, there's no spells currently affecting him.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll at advantage because you're casting Identify a Wisdom check with your proficiency bonus.
I rolled 2 15s,
Not bad.
which will be a 21.
21. So, with the 21, you notice the way that it's branching is very similar to damage you've seen through necrotic spells. You also get the faint hint of enchantment. The combination of these two schools of magic definitely leave you to believe that it is the effect of some curse. But with 21, what I'll say is it looks similar to a curse, but it's not really. You get a faint sense of magic from this. That is, it's not a certain school of magic. It's something that you sense anytime you've ever, if you have ever, we'll say you have, met a warlock. There's a aura of magic around them almost at all times that is not necessarily powerful, it's not pulsing, but it's there, it exists, and it's the magic of a deal. The magic of a pact that has been made. And you can tell that whatever is on Danny right now, whatever is affecting him, to your knowledge, might as well be permanent, because to affect it in any way would take a great deal of power, a great deal of magic.
Danny, it seems you are bound to some being, and the strength of which is something I haven't encountered before.
Yeah.
I'm very sorry.
So yeah, there's my trauma. I will also say, all right, fine, it's all out in the open. Definitely had a dream the other night that, like, my ex in the party was, like, pretty dead, or at least, like, maimed to all fuck. I mean, we heard when we were at the back before the contest that there was some winged devil situation going on. Before we left Dariak, I asked the house to just check in on things, but I haven't heard back, so I don't know. It was pretty powerful back then, so they're only stronger now, so anything that can fuck them up, definitely bad news.
I can promise you this, Danny, I will never abandon you.
No, you could lose every talent you've ever had, and we would not just leave.
You're enough as you are.
Okay, we're getting okay.
Embrace it, Danny.
It's true.
All right, is that shared? If I shared the appropriate amount?
Yeah.
Sure,
Thank you, Danny.
as much as you want.
Now I'm glad I didn't pack their poster.
That would have been awkward.
A little bit.
Yeah.
I'll write to Nessa, I'll have her burn it.
Good idea.
At least have them sell it. Make a profit off it.
Profit off that.
I don't know what the resale value of that is.
Posters are pretty hard to make.
What if we run a smear campaign when we get back?
No, I don't. To be honest, I would be super happy to never even see any of them ever again.
Well, we can make that a goal as well.
Yes.
Do you want to get rid of this bond?
To be honest, I feel like it's... I don't know, it's always felt so out of my control that I've never really entertained it.
If you could.
I mean, I for sure don't ever want to see those creepy people again.
Yeah. blame you. I'll help in any way I can.
You're just. Thank you.
Time. Really.
Well, it seems like we have more than one reason at this point to seek out a knowledgeable magic user.
Could always go back to Boris.
Fuck that dude.
He's
What
I'm
gets me is I wasn't
I'm
even.
kidding. I'm kidding.
What gets me is I wasn't even like seeing them until he said it. I
Really?
hadn't seen them since it happened.
Or it could be because we're close. If fate is or winter is here,
Yeah.
and they've been talking about witches, maybe they're more powerful over your mind now that we're closer to one of them.
Yeah, maybe.
And if we could kill her,
No way.
just saying, if we tried, that'd be
Listen.
one less to haunt you.
I was 2 years into this. I mean, not to brag or anything, I was pretty fucking good.
You also
What I
fought
did.
all three of them at the same time,
Yes.
Still.
which is,
It's-
according to legend.
And you're pretty powerful now. Just to throw that out there.
Could barely beat 3 bandits on the road. There's no way we're
There's
taking
way
down
more
that.
than 3 bandits.
Yeah, they were
There's like 12
way more than
bandits.
3, and they were
Okay.
mean. They were mean, so that's different. That's
I'm just
different.
saying,
Yeah.
don't get.
So should we avoid the trolls then, if we think that they are connected?
Yeah, the rumor is that the witches are helping the trolls or influencing the trolls in some way.
Do we just skip it and
I don't think we really have a
and go?
choice. We either come
Yeah.
upon them and have to defend ourselves, or we don't.
Mm.
We don't
Just
have
go.
much extra time to look necessarily.
Right.
Be
that's
extra
true.
careful.
Yes.
Like,
And Denny, let us know if you see anything. I suppose your connection could be an advantage if they're working together.
Ooh.
yeah, I guess so.
They don't. Never mind.
What?
Well, I have this ring, but I don't think it's gonna help him much. So. Because they're not reading your mind, right? Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Not that I know of.
Doesn't.
We just keep a close eye out.
Yeah, watch each other's backs. Nobody goes off
Absolutely.
alone.
Mhm.
Nobody goes
Never.
on watch alone.
Never.
Mhm.
Xander.
Right.
Well, it's like 8 a.m.
Are
so we
we-
should probably.
Yeah, are we like, is it morning?
Yeah,
Are we
we'll
on the
say
road?
it's morning. It's morning on the second day of Mintaria, and you all find yourselves entering the Misty Grove.
Oh no, it's gross.
Ooh.
You enter a dense thicket of woods. It
Oh,
is.
it's raining.
Actually, it's
Oh
sorry.
yeah,
it's
I love this.
It's that's more so the sound of heavy winds blowing the branches and the leaves around you. As you find yourselves wanting to kind of bundle up a little bit on back of your horses as you enter the Misty Grove. You're about 3 days' ride from Woldriar. You should get there right when you exit the Misty Grove. And there is a dark feeling to this place. It is intense, and cold, and as you continue to wander, Danny, you feel a heaviness in you that kind of sits in your chest, that feels tighter and tighter the further into this misty grove that you get. You ride subconsciously in silence for hours, as you get further into the grove itself. You can hear the occasional cawing of a raven, the chirps of insects and small animals nearby, occasionally a deep groan of a creature, distant and large, and probably best avoided. And as you travel further on the road, I need you all to make perception checks for me.
Oh, damn.
Boy.
Natural 20.
Would I happen to have my
Oh,
shield
natural
out?
20?
Probably not.
That's up to you.
When I happen to have my shit.
If I hear monster noises, I would probably rather keep my shield out.
Okay.
You said perception.
I mean, Danny got a nat 20. So
15 for me. Is
For a total of 27.
Okay.
Yes.
Hot damn.
What'd you get? Dirty 20?
23.
23. So Danny and Oliver, yet again, are.
I'm sorry, I got a 21.
Oh, okay. Danny, Oliver, and Rowina are perceptive pals.
I'm just cold.
You continue forward. As you're traveling further down the road, you see a patch in the road coming up that seems... The dirt seems stirred, and it seems as if some activity has happened there within the last... Probably within the last, 5 days. It doesn't seem super fresh, but it seems recent enough. Danny, with your natural 20, and I'll even make a small little character decision for you. As you see this, you pull down those goggles and really zoom in. You see large claw marks in certain places on the ground. And Oliver and Rowina, about 100 feet into the grove from where you see this messy, disturbed area on the road, you see large, shadowy figures kind of moving in and about the trees at a slow pace.
I would probably just silently put out an arm and point in the direction for anybody who didn't see it.
How large? The size of a troll, or?
If you are correct and you're gauging with a 23, these creatures are easily... They seem a bit hunched, but even with the hunch, 9, 10 feet tall.
Oh, fuck.
Trolls.
Oh. And a troll is how tall?
About 9 to 10 feet.
Trolls have claws?
Yeah.
Yeah.
D&D
Oh.
trolls do. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yes, they do.
Trolls are long, lanky figures with long, spindly arms and long, clawed hands. Except
Emory
these
look.
seem to be covered in kind of a deep, dark fur.
I'll get off I'm getting off my horse.
Yeah, I'll follow Danny. You get off the horse.
What if I'll just whisper as I get off my horse? What if we created a distraction, and I'll get out my deck of illusions?
And then ambush him or run?
Ambush.
Either, I suppose.
That's what I'm thinking.
Danny, I'm gonna say, because you're just kind of paying attention, and you rolled a 27. So with a nat 20, I'll give you another piece of information. They seem to be pacing back and forth, which is odd.
We'll relay that to the group. You might already be distracted by something.
Didn't she say that they were, or didn't he say that they were intelligent?
Trolls do have a language. I think they speak.
But these ones specifically.
Giant.
Yeah, these ones specifically. She said that they were, like, talking.
Good.
Can I make like an insight or I don't know what check to see if like it seems like they are moving in a way that might be an illusion?
Roll a insight check.
15.
With a 15, you don't think it's an illusion, but it is unnatural.
Yeah. This seems odd. I wonder if they might, instead of working with the witches or whoever, if they might be charmed.
Mm-hmm. I was thinking the same thing.
It is strange for trolls to attack the main road. They are aggressive creatures, but like I said, usually people travel with security teams. It would be dangerous for them to attack.
Could make
be
the trolls
out in the
more
open.
dangerous.
Maybe we don't go for the trolls, but we try to find the source of whatever's controlling them first.
That's
And
smart.
perhaps the distraction is the way to handle it.
Mm-hmm.
Watch what happens when they attack.
Yeah,
Mhm.
maybe that'll reveal the
Yep.
source. I think
As
that's a
long
good
as I
idea.
stay within 120 feet of the illusion, I can even move it.
I think that's a good idea.
Let's do it.
The rest of us
All
hide.
right.
Yeah, and watch.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay,
So what I'm gonna
you
try to
pull the horses off the main road, I'm assuming.
yes, yeah.
Send the horses at them.
Not free.
I will. How far away from them are we?
You're about 50 feet away from where the road is messed up, and they are 100 feet into the forest from that, so you're about 120, 30 feet away from them.
All right. So what I'm gonna do is use my mage hand. I don't know when the illusion starts, but I'm gonna basically use my mage hand and make it as like shadowy and like inconspicuous as possible to take a card and put it basically like halfway between where we are and where they are, maybe a little bit closer to them, so they definitely would see it.
So
But
into
not
the
all the way
woods,
to them.
not in the road.
Into the woods. Yes.
Okay. I am going to pull a card for you.
Well, I mean, I would ask everybody's input before I did that. I suppose.
It might be easier to see them in the road.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, so I'll put it in the road.
'Cause
And I'm
I think they're
assuming that the
silent.
controller
right?
of it is going to be off the road, so we're going to go off the road anyways.
I would
I'll put
maybe
it in the road.
stay near Rowina just in case she needs some healing.
That's
Okay.
I love the deck of illusions. Quinn had a deck of illusions and did not use it very often.
I'm so excited.
Oh shit. Okay.
What did you pull?
So,
no.
so you pull out a card,
Tell me it's not a troll.
and the card immediately starts to. It's starting as soon as you pull it out of the deck, starts to like burn in a cinder, and your black, shadowy mage hand sends it forward, and drops it in the middle of the road, and it explodes in this plume of flame.
as standing where this card is dropped, you pulled a 10 of diamonds. You see a towering 20-foot tall fire giant, a humanoid made completely of flame, wreathed in fire, Hades-like hair that is just like pure fire, bright red eyes, a large hammer that is set aflame as it just starts to kind of like rage in the middle of the road. As it is just like raging in the middle of the road. You immediately see, I'm going to let that nat 20 ride just a little bit longer. You immediately see 2 dull flashes of blue light where you see the trolls and the figures both turn and start to make their way to the road. As they
Wait,
the trolls do, or
the trolls
have a
flash on them?
Yeah, you see 2 flashes in the direction of the trolls, and they start to make their way towards you, or towards the large fire giant that is there.
I'm hiding behind a tree.
Okay.
Same.
Not out of fear, just
go ahead and roll stealth checks at advantage for sure.
Mine is definitely out of fear. So
Everybody?
we'll admit that.
Everybody, yeah.
Mine would be
stealth checks at advantage.
disadvantage, so mine would be
So straight roll, yeah.
Oh, at advantage. Okay. Oh,
Oh,
I rolled now.
Nat 20, baby!
12.
Nat 20.
I
Nice.
disappear.
17.
All of you are hoping that Emory's okay because you can't find him anywhere.
22.
Is anybody below a 13? What'd you get at
I got a
at
12.
straight roll?
The rest of them.
Okay. And what'd you get, Aeliana?
No, I got a 15. Sorry, I looked at my dice roll. I added.
Okay. Oh, sorry. It's
17.
it's below a 12, but that's still 2 of you.
6.
I got a 12.
Oh, you got a
That
12, so that's
counts
1 of you.
for anything.
Oh no.
Okay, so you start to make your way or they start to make their way. As they get closer, you see these large, giant figures, hunched backs, long, spindly arms with claws reaching out, these protruding, almost raptor-like feet, an almost wolf-like head with a mane of fur. As you see these 2 trolls approach the main road. Oh, she says. And swinging on both of their necks, you see some twine that ends in what looks like a pale blue gem on each of their necks as they get closer and closer to the illusion. And what do you do with the illusion, Rowina, as they start to get within 20 feet of it?
I would try to like move it incrementally away from them so that they are not close enough to it for it to be an issue.
Okay.
Do I see the gem around their neck?
Yes.
Kelsey, I literally was about to do that.
Yep, I think
I'm gonna.
I'm probably then because Aeliana's
Yeah. I'm gonna send out my mage hand to try to grab the back of one of the like twines and pull it off.
Yep, I thought the same exact thing.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a spell attack, both of you.
Oh no! With advantage?
Yeah, you're actually hidden from it, so yes.
Nat 20 plus
Prize.
5, 25.
Hell
Let's
yeah.
go.
15.
15.
These nat 20s, baby.
15 is
Less.
the AC of these creatures.
Oh shit.
So, you both send out your mage hands. You see them grab
look at Rowina
on.
like,
You see them grab on to the twine on these creatures, and they pull back. It's not tied in the back. It's one loop of rope. So
Yeah.
they both
But
pull.
can we break it with 10 pounds of?
With 10 pounds of force, I'm going
Might-
to say no. So they both get pulled
Oh
back,
no!
and you see them both kind of like reel for a second. I'm going to make
No,
intelligence
it's
saving throws
fine.
for them.
That's silly. Who does that? How is it get off there then?
It's just a loop. It's just a loop of rope.
We can't like
It's
pull it
magic.
over their head?
Well, pulling it over their head is different than just pulling back.
Yeah, you're right.
I was definitely trying to like break the. I definitely just thought that
me
10
too. Yeah, I thought it was
pounds of
fine.
pressure would break
Damn
twine.
it. I thought it
But
was
they
so
rolled a
smart.
4 and a 2 on their intelligence saving throws, so
Okay.
they don't necessarily really notice what happens. They think that,
Great.
like, for all they know, that they get caught on a branch for a second, and they just continue to head to the fire giant.
Phew. Thank God. Okay, well.
I will continue to move it kind of incrementally away. Can I?
Xander has out his longbow. What if I shoot it?
We
The
just
amulet?
need to get. I think we need to get the necklaces off. If you think you could hit it from this far, try.
Go for
They're
it.
pretty distracted.
I could command them.
I could suggest them.
All of it.
What do we do?
But if they're already under magical, somebody should go to where they just were, where we saw the flashes of light. Well,
Emory, will you
Deal
go
with
sneak?
the
Danny,
trolls.
Emory and Danny maybe go
I'm on it.
together. to
Flashes
sneak?
of light could be just the
I think
gems.
it goes
Oh,
with the
that's true. The
gems.
gems. Okay.
oh,
yeah,
yes,
we gotta get the
yes.
gems off.
I'm coming back.
Do we have scissors? What are the odds we have scissors on us?
I mean, I have a dagger.
I'll
Weird
actually,
blades.
I'll say that Oliver, because he does stuff with clothes and stuff, has scissors.
Yep.
Yeah, I have scissors for sure.
Can I just
Can
set
a
my
mage hand
with
carry scissors?
Yeah, it's not that heavy.
Sure.
They're 11
Can our
pound
mage hands work
scissors.
together? One can hold it up, and the other
Yeah, and
can.
we'll just go 1, 2, 3.
I'll say one mage hand can hold one pair of scissors.
It's so much funnier if we had to do two.
And then no, one mage hand takes it and then cuts, and then the other one hands the scissors to
Oh.
the other mage hand to cut the other one.
Or the one mage hand could lift the gem up so that it can snip without hurting it,
And then take
Yeah.
the gem back to us.
which I'm
Yeah.
a fan of. So I think we should do
Yeah, that one.
I'll take the scissors and Rowena's can hold the gem.
I'll
and
take
then
the
take it
gem.
back.
You send the gem up to snip the rope. The scissors go up to the rope. The gem is lifted. The scissors and the scissors break.
What?
Those were my good scissors.
It's almost as if these are magic items.
I didn't
those
think
are
the
magic
twine
scissors.
would be.
Hey,
I am so
we're gonna
sorry.
we're gonna have to either kill them or take it off of them physically.
Yeah.
I just
I
didn't
could
wanna
try to
have
run
kill
up them.
I'm so tired of killing people.
I mean, we
No,
could
I think
try.
that
We
you're
could do our
right. I
best.
think- I mean, hell, Danny and Oliver, or Danny and Emory could get up behind both of them and take it off. I mean, you're sneaky, right?
I could Misty step onto the back.
I could
That's
hit
an
him with a
option?
hammer in the face.
That's
No.
also an option.
No.
We could also just do everything non-lethal.
Why?
Let's try to sneak it off. I don't know. Something in my
Maybe not
in
something
my
to
Storm
heart
giant in the
said-
distance. Just like screaming.
If you
Such a
think
good
we should do
distraction.
non-lethal, I'll do non-lethal.
Something on my soul says we
Weren't we
should not
supposed
kill
to
them.
destroy them?
Then I trust you.
Yes, but I don't think
I
that
don't
anybody
know.
realized they were enchanted or charmed. Or
They're being taken
I think-
advantage of.
I think if we take it off and they still try to kill us, then we kill them.
Then it's different.
But if we take it off and they run away, then maybe we let them live.
We just cut off their fingers and still get the loot. All right, yeah, let's.
No.
Here's-
no.
What happened to you back there?
All right, what's
All
happening?
right. Well,
Okay, so all right. Who's gonna go?
I'm gonna keep-
Danny and Emory gonna sneak up and try to
I
steal
could get their
them?
attention, or well, they already have their attention.
yeah. I mean,
It's
they're
already
good and
gathered.
distracted. Does the deck of illusion doesn't take like concentration or anything, right?
Mm-mm.
Okay, so I will keep the illusion going, and hopefully they just continue to see that as the larger threat, and we can get some hits in the meantime.
I can't really climb anything right
That's
now.
okay.
That's all right.
Right now.
Let's just do it, and I'm gonna.
Wait,
I'm
wait,
good
wait,
at
no, wait,
Feeling
wait, wait.
I'm great
Wait.
at falling from things. I'm not so great at climbing right now.
That's fine. What are you doing?
I was just going to throw some lightning at them. Should I not?
No, I don't. I would really like to not hurt them. I'm sorry. I know.
Honestly,
Or should I try to
hope
Misty step onto the
differently, then
back?
that's Great.
I think that's probably. I was gonna say. I think that's.
Misty step and.
All right, I will.
I don't want him to get hurt. Oh, geez.
I won't hurt them.
Somebody
until
has to get the other one though. We have to get both of them at the same time.
Emory, can
Emory's-
you climb?
Yes.
All right, a tree and just. Doop.
I climb so much all the time.
Okay, so
Just be ready.
Emory climbs a
I
tree
climb so
nearby.
much.
Yeah,
And Rowina, where do you hide? Or where do you prepare?
I just like run. I mean, I sort of see it as one fluid motion once Danny, or once I see Emory's in place, I will just run until I'm 30 feet from them, and right when I reach 30 feet from them, Misty step onto one of their backs.
Well, you're not gonna wait until you're not gonna lead them towards Emory so that Emory can drop down. I mean, Emory can't just jump from tree to tree.
Oh, I thought Emory was yeah, that's true. Okay, so I will. Yeah, I'll move the illusion to the tree where.
And you can only
Emory
move it within 30 feet.
Within 30 feet of where the card is,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So would I be able, with the space that we have, would I be able to move the illusion toward where Emory is?
Hold on, let me see something.
And also
real quick.
go where.
Yeah, within 30 feet. Yep. Yeah, so you lead the illusion to underneath the tree where Emory is. You time
Yeah.
your run right at the exact time. You Misty step. I'm going to need both of you to make dexterity saving throws for me.
I mean, this was.
I'm gonna give Rowina bardic inspiration and say thank you so much for not hurting them for
Okay.
the first time. Thank you.
These are going to be DC 20... No, let's say DC 18 dexterity saving throws.
Oh, gracious
Is it
dear.
a
It's
D6, Kelsey?
D6, yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Got a 21.
Queen.
Ooh.
No.
6, 7, 10.
No.
10.
Wait, with the D6.
All right, so...
I got a 7 and then a 3.
So, Emory, you
Yeah,
land
that's
on
not
top
good.
of your troll. It immediately, and it just kind of turns around. It makes these almost swine-like noises as you grab the piece of twine and you lift up, and you find that you are able to lift it. You lift it up over the troll's head. As soon as you release the twine, you realize, as you see it so close and before it destroys in the last second, this gem, it's not a gem, it's almost like a block of ice that is shaped in the shape of a gem and is glowing, and as it releases off the troll's head, it shatters. And the troll kind of shakes its head for a second. Rowina, you land on the back of this troll. You try to grab the twine, you start lifting it up, it shakes last second, and you're holding on to it. I need you to roll another dexterity saving throw to see if you fall off. This troll is going to be DC 14.
Can we assume that we've talked about this, can we assume that I cast Mage Armor at the beginning of this day when we went to this spooky ass fucking
of course,
place?
yeah.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Dex. 15.
All right, 15.
Yes!
You stay on the troll. It is going to reach back and
Okay, fair.
claw at its back. It's going to do it twice. The first one is a 24 to hit. The second one is a 24 to hit.
Oh my god.
Oliver will start running in there.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's so
That
many
was
dice.
too many dice.
You take
You take 21 points of damage.
Oh my god!
As a claw just skates across your back. But you do have another attempt in this one moment to take this.
Can I give her another bardic now? Is it a bonus action?
Yes.
Has it been a turn?
Yes.
Give her another bardic.
Can I hop to her troll to help her?
Can I shoot
It's what?
the
She's
troll
gonna
in
be
the
like,
face?
it's working.
Yes, you certainly can.
No, wait, it's gonna work. It's gonna work.
Rowina.
Emory, roll an acrobatics check.
At advantage or what?
No.
At advantage
that
or
is-
what?
I have a +9, 11.
11. You jump off your troll. You're like about to land on her troll, and it moves off, moves away from you last second. You land on the ground, so you're not able to give Rowina advantage. Rowina, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw with a bardic.
As Aeliana says, it's gonna work this time. I say, it better or I'm going to kill it. 6. Wait, Bardic, but it's not gonna help me. 11.
Fucking
11.
devastating, man.
Oliver?
How far away am I?
I mean, if you started running, you're 30 feet away from it.
If I'm 30 feet, I would cast blindness at the troll that has Rowena.
Okay, and it needs to cast a save. It needs
Okay.
to roll a
Aeliana said not to hurt them.
what's the saving throw?
And
Constitution
blind.
saving throw.
It rolled a 4. There's no way it's going to get up there.
Yeah, failed.
So it fails. So immediately, this troll's like kind of yellowish eyes glaze over. The other troll that Emory was on sees the fire giant and everything else that is happening and starts to book it deeper into the
bye.
forest. It starts running away.
A lot of gold though.
I need everybody else to roll initiative.
Ugh.
Okay.
We saved one of them at least.
Ooh, natural 20 on initiative.
Now I roll well.
I do apologize for the damage I've caused with my goodwill, but
It's okay. I
Oliver.
think it was the right decision.
I think it was, yeah.
Character.
21.
19.
Wow, it rolled low. It rolled a
Baby.
7. 21 from Oliver. Danny.
14.
Emory.
13.
Rowina.
21.
Whose dex is higher?
I have a
Probably yours. 13.
12.
Okay, so
Oh.
Rowina's first. Aeliana.
19.
19. And Torn. Xander style. Also gets a 14, but Danny is above him for sure. Actually, let me make sure. He's got a 16. Yeah, you're definitely above him. All right. Top of the turn order, we've got Rowina. Rowina, you are on this troll's back currently. What do you do? It seems aggressive towards you.
I'm going to. Okay, question. Could I use my. If I wanted to try to get this thing off one more time, could I use my, like, mage hand to give me advantage to, like, basically, like, pull from the front as well?
That's good.
Essentially, like,
I will
put my
say
hands, like,
I will let you use your
free
bonus
hands.
action to use the mage hand, and then your action to try to
Yeah.
get it off.
That's good. That's good with me.
Okay. Roll a
Okay.
dexterity saving
So I'm
throw
gonna
at
do that.
advantage.
Prayers up.
And I'm gonna say you still have the bardic because you didn't use it for the last roll because it wouldn't have got you there.
Because it wouldn't have done anything.
Woo.
19.
I said DC 18.
Well,
So this
I didn't even hear you. I'm so glad.
this necklace comes off. It shatters, and the creature.
Can I use my movement to, like, jump off?
Yeah, for sure. You jump off.
Go blind.
Yeah, the creature is blind, and it is like very confused and is kind of like flailing around.
Could I? Well, no, never mind. I've used all my things.
Yeah, that's the end of your turn. It is now Oliver's turn.
Aeliana said not to hurt it, so I'm gonna try to grapple this troll. I'm gonna try to get this troll in a half nut.
Okay. Roll an athletics check, my friend. I'll say at advantage because he's blind and he doesn't see you coming.
Not great. 12.
He rolled a 13.
Damn it.
So you grab onto him and he just kind of shakes you off and you hear him as he kind of screams something at you in a language that you
giant?
yeah
I don't know giant.
yeah unless anybody speaks giant, no one
giant.
understands it.
Yeah.
That is the end of that's your action and movement. Anything for your bonus action? Aeliana, you're on deck.
No, I know.
Is Rowina still on top of it?
No, Rowina's jumped off.
She jumped off.
And it's
I'll use my
stepped
bonus
back away from its
action
flailing.
to cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Okay.
And then try to look big. I don't know.
Okay, so you cast Shield
The
of Faith
bear
on
technique.
yourself.
Yeah.
The blindness fades. Is blindness concentration?
Oh shit.
Yeah, I think it is.
Yes.
Okay, so the blindness
I did it.
fades, and you see a brief shining.
No, blindness is not concentration. It's
Okay,
just duration 1 minute. It's
Okay.
not concentration.
Perfect. Does it make its saving throw at the end of its turn or anything?
At the end of each of its turn. Yes.
Okay, cool. It hasn't been its turn yet. So you see Oliver kind of glow in this ethereal gold armor for a moment, and it kind of fades away, and he just is standing there in front of the troll. Aeliana, it's your turn.
Mark jumped to Oliver. She's gonna
Danny, you're on deck.
grab him, try and pull him away. Leave him
not to
alone. Leave him alone.
Okay. Oliver, do you fight this?
No.
Okay.
Can't do
So you
that.
use...
I'm not very strong.
You're
and I'm
able to
very
get him,
short, and I'm very angry. And I just,
You're able to get him 10
I'm
feet
doing what
back.
you said.
don't. He's done. It's done. Just let him go. Please. So if I can move him out away,
Yeah.
because I'm assuming that once the blindness wears off, he'll run away like everyone else, like the other one. So it's just get away.
We'll see.
And then can I? So if that's my movement,
Yes.
Is
Yeah,
that
that
my
would just be
movement?
your movement if he's not fighting it. Yeah.
may I also then cast a 2nd level Cure Wounds on Rowina? Is she in the area?
Yeah, you walk over to Rowina, drag him
Plus.
over there.
And I'll just be I'll touch your face like this, and I'll be did really well up there. Thank you.
Thank you.
And that is gonna be. Heck yeah. 14, 15, 16, 17 healing.
Hell fucking
Oh my God.
yeah.
Nice.
Her cheeks are red, and her hair's a little bit bigger. She's just on edge.
I feel like with that much healing, Rowena immediately feels like she's had 3 cups of coffee and is ready to fucking go.
You, the gashes, the claw marks across your back immediately start to scab over and heal. Definitely gonna have a sore back for the next couple of days, but the pain is already much better. That is the end of Aeliana's turn. Danny, you're up.
I think I'm kind of just still staying somewhat in the tree line, and I'm looking to see if the thing that is fucking with these trolls is anywhere around, watching us, keeping my eyes out.
Roll a perception check.
What do your eagle eyes
At
see?
advantage, because I have my...
My eagle eyes.
Okay. 23.
23. You don't see anything physical, but you do feel a bad presence. But you don't have a direction. You don't see anything.
Cool. That's all
Yeah.
I'll just keep looking out, and if I see something happening, I'll hold my action to run and go.
Okay. Yeah. It is Xander's turn, who is going to pull back on his bow and hold his action. Emory, you're up.
How far has the other one gone? The one that ran away?
It spent its movement and action dashing, so it is 60 feet away.
Okay. I have just fallen off of the one, trying to get onto the other. And I hear Aeliana saying, "Don't hurt it, don't hurt it." And so I like look at the one ahead, look at this one flailing around, and I will stand up and I will run 30 feet in the direction, like not directly behind the one that left, but like diagonally,
Okay.
but in the same direction, and just yell up at the one that is blind and go, "Hey, over here! Come on, let's go, let's go!" And like try to get it to like run towards me and get it away from the group.
Okay. Noted.
Would screaming while moving
it's free
be my
action.
action?
Free action.
Then I would use my. You said it had 60 feet.
Mm-hmm.
I would use my bonus action to dash, so I do another.
Okay, so you get right up on the heels of this troll that's running away.
Well, I'm not going right behind it. I want to.
Oh, yeah.
Like
That's right.
the opposite, or not like the opposite, but like if it's going this way, I'm going this way.
Okay, gotcha. Understood.
So
I thought you
that way
meant.
if it does-
I thought you were angle tackling. I thought you were like when
So
you said
if
diagonal. I thought you were yeah. It's the opposite. I get it. Yeah,
So
yeah.
the goal is if this one starts following me because it hears me, then at least I'm not right behind it.
Gotcha.
So yeah,
okay,
I would
yeah.
start trying to.
Anything
lead
for your
the
action?
off. I will hold my. So I'll get my rapier. Like I'll have my hand on my rapier to hold my action in case this goes horribly wrong and I have to attack the troll.
Okay, perfect. At the end of your turn, it is the troll's turn. The troll is. The saving throw is at the end of its turn. Oliver.
Yes. At the end
Well,
of its
first
turn.
the first troll.
Keeps running.
Keeps running. Double movement, 60 feet further away.
Yeah, you better run.
The other troll hears a fire giant and also hears you screaming and is scared and runs in the opposite direction. So it runs completely opposite. It's terrified, so it's running in the opposite direction. It starts running. It gets 30 feet. Actually, no. It gets 30 feet total because he's blind, so he's going at half speed, so it doesn't like hurt itself. So it spends its action and its movement getting 30 feet away. Doesn't have a bonus action and is then going to roll a saving throw. That is not good enough. So it is still blinded. That is the end of its turn. It's now back up to the top of the turn order, Rowina.
Okay, so I want to just move the illusion like enough toward where the trolls ran that it makes sure that they keep running.
Okay, well they went in opposite directions.
That makes sense. Okay, then where the blind one went.
Okay.
Because it will hear the
Yeah.
And then I want to just look around, like take a minute and like really look around.
Roll a perception check.
I mean, I'm alert. I can't be surprised, so
True.
I can't believe alert doesn't impact your
You
perception.
can't
Yeah.
Don't say that.
Why did you say it like that?
21.
be. You don't see anything.
Okay.
Well, then surely there's nothing there.
All right, that's the end of Rowina's turn. Let me just kind of go through this. Does anybody do anything to chase or do anything to either of these trolls on your turns?
I just want to make sure that I'm at least seeing the party, like within
For sure.
eyesight.
I totally get that. Just making sure nothing happening with the trolls specifically at this moment.
No.
I think Oliver pretends to, but Aeliana's like grabbing onto him. And he doesn't hate that. So, it doesn't really matter.
So he's kind of playing into it a little bit.
He
When
does
you
it.
realize that other one is not following you, what do you do on your turn, Emory?
That's hilarious.
I like resheath my rapier. Fuck. And I will just like start very slowly walking back to the group.
Yeah.
I'll take my 30 feet each 6 seconds.
The sun begins to fall as nighttime hits the Misty
Ooh.
Grove. And the two trolls have run off on either side. Rowina, do you release the illusion? The other troll's gone by this point. I'm going to say a minute has passed and its blindness is up and...
Do I feel like
Yeah,
it was
as soon
blind for
as-
a minute?
Yeah, you do.
All right.
It had bad rolls.
It honestly could be anywhere. I don't know.
It's that squirrel.
I feel like pretty much as soon as they were out of sight, I would drop the illusion and I would like tell everybody to like get really quiet, and then I would drop the illusion so that we could also like stop and listen for a second
You listen
and see if we heard anything around.
and you hear a... And you look over and you see Xander with his eyes wide open as frost begins to cover him.
Xander.
And his face freezes and becomes blue. You see ice growing over him in a shell. No! He reaches out, his entire body freezes, and he shatters. Behind him, you see a blue cloaked figure who pulls back her hood to reveal long white hair and blue eyes. Winter is here. And that's where we're going to take a little bio break. So we will be right back. Okay, stay tuned.
Cabbage Club.
Hey everybody, we are live. We are back with some crazy fucking events. Last we left off, Xander was turned to ice and
I am
shattered
so
in front of all
mad.
of you.
No.
I cannot believe this.
I
How
need
are we
you-
gonna tell his aunt.
I need you all to roll initiative for me, please.
Can't go back to Ron Har now.
I was
He
so
might
used
not
to
be
having
dead.
a
He might not be
six-person
dead.
party.
I can fix him. Just
Yeah, 6 was perfect. We could have 2 on every watch. Everybody
know.
could sleep.
know.
We need to find. We need a dog.
We need a dog.
We need a dog. We
All
need
right,
a
Aeliana.
chocolate lab with blue eyes.
We had
Aeliana
a
got
dog and he
6 because
just
she's
shattered.
devastated and confused.
we did have a dog.
We had a dog and he died
That's-
right in front of us.
That's honestly
We
so
did.
rude. It's so disrespectful.
That's what he would
He
have
liked
liked.
it. He liked when we called him a good boy.
So sorry
Okay.
for my roll, you
Okay.
guys. It was a 2.
I didn't roll very well either.
That's
Aeliana is
really fucked up of you all.
flabbergasted.
Well, this is gonna make Aeliana's choice easier.
All right. So,
That's true.
okay.
Oliver's not too upset.
You guys are horrific. All right. In all
I missed
seriousness,
him already.
that was some crazy shit that just went down, Danny.
Oh my god.
You see a cloaked figure that you have not seen in years at this point.
Woof.
And she is standing pretty much directly in front of you, and it's your turn. What do you do? Emory, you're on deck.
I guess I'll just using the. I honestly don't even know where it comes from. I think Danny just kind of goes dead behind the eyes
Yeah.
and walks up to. I'm actually gonna flank her so that Emory gets advantage.
Oh hell yeah.
And I'm gonna attack.
Okay. Danny, as you walk up, you all see the kind of like almost ever moving hair of Danny cloud over just slightly, and almost as if out of nowhere, forming from his collar, you see a mask of fog appear on Danny's face. And what does that mask turn into the vision of?
It's like a face of an owl.
Okay.
Oh.
So you see like this face of an owl, like definitely the face of an owl, but also it's like so abstract that it's ever moving. It's yeah. It's kind of like Rorschach's mask in the way that it kind of ever moves, but is always in the vague appearance of an owl. Roll for your first attack, Danny.
With I'm getting these at advantage, yes?
Yes. Yeah.
But flanking.
Yeah, I think that's... Oh, gosh.
What if that's Danny's mom?
It's not. 24 on the first one.
You reach back and you punch, and your hand goes through the illusion of this woman as she like turns to you and like kind of smirks, and your hand goes right through her face, and she dissipates in a puff of snow.
Oh.
What?
Okay.
Can I just say, Zach, before the session, you're like, I'm sorry if this is like, thrown together.
Yeah,
and then you throw
like,
like the
what?
coolest fucking shit at
I know.
It was a ruse. It's all a
Okay.
lie.
Where the fuck is she?
I don't know.
Can I mean,
No,
that was my
no.
action, and would I be able to just kind of do a scan to look for her?
Yeah, I'll let you do a perception check just do a perception check.
Trust.
17.
17, see her.
17.
Right. Cool. I guess then I'm just going to kind of get very still, and then my feet just kind of slide and like do the lock into place thing, and I'm
Okay.
gonna do patient defense.
Okay, you see Danny just like get ready in this formation. The mask intimidating, also taking almost any emotion away from the movement. That's the end of Danny's turn. Emory, you're up.
I'm so stressed.
Okay.
I have an idea.
Okay. She's a highly magical being,
She sure is.
and
And I would say at this point, this is already magic you've never seen.
Okay. All right. I What? Okay. I don't know what to do.
You can hold your action.
So
You dodged.
I'm going to in the because of who I am as a person,
Uh-huh.
Emory, that is. This person disappeared.
Yes.
But like, did she just go invisible, or did she like float
You saw
away?
her like turn into like a puff of snow that fell to the ground. So it definitely doesn't seem like she went invisible. It seems like it was an illusion.
Is the Oh, so that wasn't her form.
Yes. I'll give you that. I think you would just kind of guess that.
Can I use my action to like kind of like pull away from the melee and come like to the middle of this bridge
Okay.
and just like you know when you like open mind scan?
Yeah.
I do this all the time when I'm hiking just to like see animals and stuff where I'm just like I'm not looking at anything.
For sure,
but
you
I'm
just
ready
open it
to
up.
see. I open it up and like whether that's investigation or perception, I just want to see if I can see movement. Because like I would think that like I've read enough books to be like, well, if an illusion is happening, then the person astral projection, you have to be like
For sure. I'll let you. This is what I'll say. I'll let you just like open up your mind, like I'll just let you look around, like Danny did, for a perception check, or I'll let you use your action to roll at advantage.
I'm gonna use my action to roll at advantage.
Okay. So you
and
truly
perception.
just take a moment to kind of peer. Yeah, I'm gonna say this is definitely perception because you're opening your eyes wide. You're opening up. It's not a specific thing.
I rolled just mid enough. I rolled a 14, but I want to. In Emory's head, he's like, "Oh, I fucking got this." And he sees,
Okay,
sees Danny. He sees Danny doing his patient defense, and he's like, "I too."
Yeah. Okay, perfect. Yeah.
Yeah.
With a 14, I'll say you don't see anything.
Hurt, but I'm ready.
But you're ready.
I don't. I'm not discouraged.
For sure. Do you want to do anything with your bonus action?
My bonus action, no.
Okay. At the end of your turn,
What the fuck? No.
yeah,
no.
so that'll hit all of you.
No.
So the
What?
woman appears in the tree line right
Oh.
here.
There goes the plan.
And you can
Nice.
see footprints behind her. You see that this is actually the woman.
I was gonna look in the snow for footprints.
You see that she moves her hands back and forth. She's just making eye contact with you, Danny. And the air around all of you begins to turn and swirl, and you see bits of ice and snow from the ground begin to pick up, and icicles begin to swirl all around you. I need all of you to make a dexterity saving throw for me.
It's Cone of Cold,
Is
isn't
this
it?
charm?
This is not Cone of
charming us?
Cold, this is Ice
Thank
Storm.
Oh, even
That's
worse.
not. She's not charming.
She is not charming you, no.
17.
Oh.
12.
I got a 10.
Oliver?
5.
Oh!
Okay, so Aeliana and Danny succeed. Everyone else fails.
I think it's because I'm still
Yeah.
holding on to Oliver, so I stand, but he suffers because I keep. Oops, sorry. That is so many.
Okay, so we're looking at a...
I don't like how happy Zach.
I thought it was going to be Cone of Cold too, and that's way
I thought
worse.
so too. It is worse. You're right. You're right. This is bad. Because we're gonna take half, even though we passed.
Well, I mean, not all of us passed.
I know, but I'm saying.
Aeliana and Danny take 13 total points of
Oh
damage.
no!
Oliver,
Oh my.
Emory, and Rowina take 26 points
That would have almost
Hey,
died.
remember when
so
I was
I-
like, these ladies are hard to
of
fight?
a,
It
of
was
a
like,
combined bludgeoning and cold damage, which I don't think any of you have for any reason.
Woof.
I was at 26, so I go unconscious and strength of the grave. My
Oh,
eyes
thank
turn
God.
black, and I pop back up with 1 hit point.
You see Rowina torn to shreds, bleeding from certain cuts on her faces, her eyes black again in this dark self that she has revealed to you at times before. The witch, Winter, is going to
This is the worst Halloween I've ever had.
It's technically a couple days later.
It's 2 days after. It's not even Halloween.
Worst pre-Thanksgiving ever.
This sucks.
She is going to
Worst
5, 10, 15,
pre-Thanksgiving.
20,
I wonder
25,
Pineville doesn't celebrate.
30. She's going to kind of just skate over to here.
The fuck?
And that is the end of her turn.
Wait,
And
where
it
did
is
she go?
now
Over here.
to the bottom left.
Oh,
And
okay.
it is now Oliver's turn. Also,
Okay.
in the entire area, basically, of where you guys are, is now, until the end of her next turn, difficult terrain with Ice Storm. Yes,
It skipped my turn.
Emory. Oh, sorry. Yes. It is. Wait, no, Emory, you already went.
Yeah,
Yeah, didn't you do something?
you did the
You went to the
surveillance.
bridge and everything.
I thought she wished. Didn't she just win?
Yeah,
You went, then she went.
you're before her.
Oh, that's Danny.
All right, Oliver.
sorry.
No, you're good. All right, Oliver,
They're
you're
both
up.
blue.
You're good. You're good.
Wow.
Rowina, you're on deck.
Wow.
I'm a cleric.
Wow, brag about it.
He's like, I don't want to heal people.
Who had the healing potions? How did we divvy those
Me and
up?
Rowena.
The two non-magic units.
I think
Oh,
I have
Rowena
one.
does?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah, and Emory does too, right?
Oh, Emory does, yep.
Well,
So
I have
one greater,
one.
two regular.
I have the greater.
I just have. a
I
regular.
have one regular, but it's outside of the stuff that we bought.
Yep.
I wouldn't know that probably.
Yeah.
So I am going to be a cleric, and I will walk over and cast.
Okay, so you use 5, 10, 20 feet of movement to get over to Rowena.
I mean, I can't do anything with bonus
Witches,
action.
bitches.
So
Stupid.
Bitches, bitches.
hold on, I just want to make sure I write that down and clip that. I will cast. What's it called? Cure wounds at a. I mean, you're down to 1, so I'll do it at a second level.
Kinksman.
Poor Rowena.
Anytime. 2d8. 5 and a 2 plus 4, so 11 points of healing.
Take it. Thank you.
I'm so sorry. Unfortunately,
Dude, don't do it.
the witch waves her hand and she counterspells your second level cure wounds. And she
Yeah,
says,
that makes sense to me.
"No, this is not going to be that easy."
I didn't think you would ever do that, Zach, to be honest. I played D&D with you for a long time, and I didn't think you had it in you. Oh, boy.
This is one of the
all
sisters
right.
of Cullinan, my friend.
All right. I will just use the rest of my movement to move what? Right there.
Okay.
Oh,
Right
no.
there, actually. I'll move diagonal.
All right. Rowena, you are up. Aeliana, you're on deck.
Okay, so I'm gonna bonus action, take my healing potion,
Okay.
dig inside my cloak. I just rolled 2 1s. Okay,
Damn.
so
So
I heal
4
a
total?
little, 4 total. Great. And then
Great, she says.
I mean, can I see her at this point?
You can see her for sure.
All right, well, I'm definitely going to go off hook and swinging if I'm going out. So I am going to cast a second level chromatic orb of lightning at her.
Okay. Roll for attack.
She hasn't done any lightning yet, right?
She is not.
Mm-mm.
Okay. I rolled a natural 1.
Roll again.
Oh, this is not your day, dude.
Roll again for
New
me, please.
dice. New dice.
Oh no.
17.
Aeliana, does a 17 hit you?
Don't.
God damn it.
Yep.
Actually,
Okay.
you know what? I would say actually probably would hit Oliver first. Oliver, does a 17 hit you?
No.
Okay, so Oliver, you are hit in the back with a chromatic orb, but it's lightning damage and just like bounces off of your metal armor.
Rowina.
Sorry.
All right, that's Rowina's bonus action and action. Any of your movement you want to spend?
I guess I just want to like move. Where is she again?
Down here.
Down here.
Bottom left.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna just kind of duck behind. Is this actually a tree?
Yes, it is.
All right. Well, I'm hurt, so I'm gonna just kind of go behind this
Okay,
tree.
yeah. I'll say you have 3/4 cover there. All right, that's the end of Rowena's turn. Aeliana, you're up. Danny, you're on deck.
I will never use Thunderwave because I'm too scared.
That's so
I
funny.
could move right here and I could hit her and not anyone else, and that's scary. So I don't think I'm gonna do it. God damn it! I'm such a chicken. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and cast Cloud of Daggers. Beep beep beep.
Okay,
beep,
perfect.
Beep beep. So that's gonna be, what's that? 44. She's still too much of a chicken. She's not there yet.
I get it.
7 died. That's not bad. 13 slashing damage. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, you see these black daggers begin to form, swirling around the witch, much more corporeal than they ever have been, almost looking just like actually made obsidian daggers with just the occasional trail off of them as they slice through and kind of start to... She like puts up her hand, shielding her, getting cuts all over her arms. That's your action.
Because I heard something, did I not, about a deal being made, correct?
Correct.
Okay. And it's double terrain right now.
Correct.
Double
So
terrain
it's
still?
twice your movement.
So
or half your
5,
movement.
10.
However you want to think of it.
15, 20. I'm just trying to spread out, because I feel like then she can't hurt us
Okay, yeah.
much. But that's as far as I can go, right? It's 20 feet.
Yeah. Well,
You can't go half a box.
But it's 30 feet, so you can go 3. You can go 3 boxes.
Okay, third box.
Okay, there you go. Cool. All right, that's the end of Aeliana's turn. Danny, you are up. Emory, you're on deck.
I mean, I'm pretty sure even with my 45 feet of movement, because it's difficult terrain, I don't think I could get to her.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. No, you'd get to right here. You can use your bonus action to step of the wind, and then you could.
No, that's no, I don't want to. That's 2 key points. John out of the gate.
And she's in daggers. That would hurt you.
Oh, I think I'm just gonna go 5, 10, 15, and then just kind of use like cover behind this.
Yeah, you can have 3/4 cover right there.
Dope. I'm actually gonna go like just another 5 feet.
Okay.
That way.
Totally.
And I'll hold my action in case she comes within melee of me.
Yeah. That's the end of Danny's turn. Emory, you're up.
I see her.
You see her.
I will, realizing that it will take me too long to get there, remember that I stole that crossbow off that guy that we defeated, and I'll be like, ooh, and I'll take it off my shoulder, and I'll knock one of the arrows, and I will aim it at her and her little cloud of daggers, and I will say, here's another one! And I'll shoot the crossbow.
All right. Roll for attack.
It's my first time ever shooting a crossbow. That is a 21.
21's gonna hit. Roll for damage.
There's no advantage because she's cloud of daggered, right?
No. That wouldn't give you
Cool.
advantage.
So I don't get any sneakies.
No sneakies.
Okay, that's okay. I'll just do a d8. Where is
Plus
it?
dex.
Plus dex. Ooh! 11 points.
Oh,
of
nice.
damage.
It's not nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see the crossbow bolt hit her right in the abdomen. She screams, definitely causing her some damage.
I will move up 5, 10, 15, 20, and I'll do a cool leap, even though I don't need to, over this log.
Okay, cool.
That's my turn.
All right. At the end of your turn, it is now her turn. She starts her turn in the cloud of daggers. Is it if she ends it in the cloud of daggers, she gets the damage again?
I think it's at the beginning, but let me confirm this. Starts its turn there.
Okay, so roll damage again because she's going to get it as she moves out of it.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank
You're
you, Cloud
welcome.
of Daggers.
8. That was worse. 8.
8.
8. Baby.
Hey, that's
I would definitely say that she is bloodied at this point.
Nice.
You see her get like cut up, and she turns and looks at all of you. I suppose I should end this rather quickly.
No, please.
And she is going to. You're much more spread out this time. Okay, so she can't get it there, but she can get you there. Okay, but Danny is out of it. So I'm gonna need the 4 of you that aren't Danny to roll dexterity saving throws for me.
Oh no.
As she casts another.
Does my
Ice
cover do
storm.
anything?
No, unfortunately not. I'm sorry.
24.
I might be dead. I rolled a 4.
Okay.
I got a natural 20.
What'd you get, Aeliana?
24.
You succeed. Rowina?
A 9.
I mean, if it's the same damage, I'm down too, so. Even half.
Oliver, what is your total hit points?
Don't ask that question. 36.
Okay, so we won't kill you.
Yeah, no, I don't think I'll die. That's a lot of dice, though.
That's 13, 19, 20, 23, 28 points of damage to anyone below a 16. And
My max HP is 30 and I was at 5. And I got really scared there for a second.
And
Oh, shit.
14 points of damage to those who succeeded.
I'm out.
I'm down.
I'm down.
I'm
Aeliana?
fine. I'm up. I'm
You're
up.
up?
I'm not fine, but I'm up.
I thought you said if it was the same damage as last time, you'd go down.
No, I was wrong. I had
Okay.
18. I forgot it was 13.
Okay, cool. All right. So Rowina down, Oliver down, Emory down. As
Even on a
another
nat 20.
another ice storm swirls through this area. She's what we would call a glass cannon. And she turns to look in the direction of Aeliana and Danny, and looks at you specifically, Danny. Care to make another deal? And that's the end of her turn. Oliver, I need you to make a death saving throw for me.
Fuck, dude. I thought I knew you as a DM. Oh no. Okay, I thought that was a 1. It's a 7.
Okay,
It's
so that's a
still-
failure. Rowina, I need you to roll a death saving throw for me.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
oh my
for
god.
sure. 13.
13. Okay, that's a success. Aeliana, you're up. Danny, you're on deck.
Mm.
I love this game.
Was that Venom?
It was.
Oh my god. Cure wounds requires touch. Fuck me.
Yeah,
I can't reach.
Danny, just so you know, for your next turn, because I know you're wondering, these squares here are not difficult terrain, where she had to cast it.
Which ones
Oh.
aren't?
These are, right here.
Okay.
So you're going to be able to run right up to her.
Amazing. Thank you.
Yep.
I'm gonna.
Just so you can plan accordingly.
I'm casting another cloud of daggers on her.
Okay, so you just kind of, let's just say narratively, you just move that cloud of daggers over to her.
No,
go.
I'm making a new cloud of daggers.
Okay, sure.
It's expanding.
Yeah. Sure, yeah.
Okay, so that's gonna hit. I mean, it's 4, so Come on, give me 4s. Give me 4s. 11 damage.
11 total?
Yep.
All right. You hit her with 11 damage. She's starting to bleed blue. As she kind of looks at you, and you see a moment of like the facade falling just slightly, and that's going to be the end of your turn.
And then I'm gonna move in, so I can move 3 squares this direction.
Yes.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
So I'm
Perfect.
ready.
That's your turn. Danny, you're up.
5, 10, 15, 20,
Get
25,
her,
30,
Danny.
35,
End
40.
it, Danny. Oh wait, I'm bonus action. Bonus action bardic inspiration, Danny.
Okay. What do you say to Danny as he's running up to this witch?
Don't let her scare you anymore.
What, I add a D6 to that?
You hear those
Yep.
words? Yep. You have a D6.
My last one.
I need it. Okay. 16.
She has mage armor, which makes her AC 15.
Oh.
Her turn just happened. She's going to use her reaction to cast shield, bringing it to a 20.
Okay.
Ooh.
Bonus action, flurry of blows.
Dude.
I'm gonna cry.
Dude, this is brutal.
Yeah.
Why would I have a
21.
good time?
21 hits. Go ahead and roll for the second attack.
Come on, Danny, you got this, Danny. You got this, Danny.
25.
Both hit. Roll damage.
Danny.
Nice.
Come on, come on, come
Max damage on the first.
Yes!
So that's 9 plus 8, 17. Can I, if she's not down, is she still up?
How do you want to do this? In this moment that you have this
Could not have narratively worked better.
of this moment that you have this pinnacle of your trauma standing in front of you. A pillar of your past. What do you do?
I go for the first hit. She throws up a shield, and I think in my just fury and rage and grief, I punch through her shield, grab her throat, and rip her throat out.
She puts up her shield, kind of like forming just like almost like a block of ice that's like thin and transparent when you go to hit her. You punch through the block of ice, the ice shatters. You reach in, you see her eyes go wide, the facade fails, fear erupts over her. She reaches up to your hand and you squeeze, your fingers penetrating behind the esophagus as you pull forward, ripping her larynx from her neck. In that moment, for a brief second, one blink they're there, the next blink they're gone, you see a figure, tall, cloaked in green, a figure in deep red, both searching to the sky, screaming in pain, along with their sister, as you pull out her throat, and she falls to the ground, dead. Now this is important. That is the end of your turn. Emory, I need you to roll the death saving throw for me.
Not out of the woods yet.
5.
That's a failure. Oliver, you have one failure. I need you to roll a death saving throw for me.
No!
If you get a 1, you are dead.
Alright, 13.
13. That is a success.
It's from
Rowina,
like a tribal council.
I need you to roll a death saving throw for me.
Tribe has spoken.
6.
That is a failure for Rowina. Aeliana, you're up.
You bastard.
You no longer have difficult terrain. I'll say that much. And I'll
Yeah,
also
but I
say
can only
this.
cast-
I'll also say this: you do know you can stabilize, which means no more death saving throws. So you could potentially stabilize someone as an action,
And then cure wounds
bonus
is another
action,
one?
and then or bonus action healing word. No, it would have to be bonus action healing word because an action is stabilizing.
I don't have that.
It's
Oh, okay.
I can help.
So then you just have one action.
Well, this is horrible. I'm fine. I have so many saving throws left to make. You're gonna have several turns.
It's
Aeliana, this is
I'm
happening.
closest to Emory. I
Yeah.
cure wounds. I cure
Okay.
wounds Emory. I'm right there. I
Okay.
cure wounds Emory.
We'll get back to that.
And then I move, and then I move.
Okay, totally.
To the next person.
Danny, it's your turn.
I see this, and instinctually I'm going to glide 5, 10, 15 Hand of Healing on Oliver.
Okay.
Oh, because that'll let Oliver do.
So we'll say that happens. So
So-
and I'm gonna say Emory's coming up. Oliver's about to come up. They both have their turns next. I know that. Well, okay.
I don't heal Rowina.
Yeah. So
No, I heal Rowina.
So
Yeah.
I think that Oliver comes up, sees what's happening, instinctively kind of
you
reaches
okay?
out to Rowina.
Are you okay?
Rowina, and I'll go and heal Rowina.
Yeah. And you all are healed, and you all wake up.
How many hit points do I get?
Yeah, go ahead and do the actual.
Oh,
mechanics now.
yep.
Ooh,
Sorry, I
Rowina
muted the
sorry.
desktop audio for just a second. Oliver got 9.
Yes.
Rowina
only
got
f-
4.
Yeah, it's only 4, Emory. Sorry, I got a 1 on the
That's
dice.
fine. That's more than I was working with earlier.
But all of you
Yeah.
pop up.
Is everybody okay?
No.
What, did I miss anything?
No.
Did anything happen cool that I need to know? about?
Xander.
Remember, Xander.
Oh yeah, fuck.
Aeliana's gonna go to where Xander was and see if there's any, it's not logical, but she's gonna, look for are there pieces? Is there anything,
I can
on the
I can
ground?
fix him. I'll
We-
go over there too.
Ugh.
I can fix that.
You don't see any pieces of Xander.
Shit.
Xander just appears to be gone.
People are gonna be so mad at us.
Are there any pieces of? I know you said that the gems that were around the trolls shattered, but are there any pieces of them?
No,
And there's no remains of Xander?
none.
Fuck.
He's not.
We have no real proof that any of this happened.
Is her body still there?
Yeah.
Loot the
Okay.
body.
Take her cloak.
You loot the body.
Yeah, I'll look through her
You
stuff.
find.
Take the cloak for sure.
You find a bag of spell components.
Take that. I'll take that
Yeah.
Mhm.
for proof.
You find how many? Sorry, I was just trying to remember. You find a bag of emeralds worth, you guesstimate, probably 200 gold.
Ooh.
Do you want me to put that in the party fund?
You find a bag of rubies, probably guesstimated to be at about 200 gold. And you find a bag with 2 diamonds that seem to be about probably 300 gold each.
I know Oliver can't do it, but he's just kind of kneeling where Xander was, trying to cast Revivify and just like muttering, I can fix him. I can fix him. Just
No.
like over and over again. It's like a spell he's read about, he's trying to do, but he can't do it.
You go to cast this spell. Go ahead and roll a wisdom check with proficiency bonus for me.
13.
You go to cast this spell, and you know what it takes to do it, but you're just not able to get it accomplished. There's nothing there, and the feeling of nothing scares you.
I think he's just kind of like stuck in a loop
Yeah.
in that moment.
Aeliana would come up and, after seeing nothing on the ground, and
Aeliana, roll an Arcana check for me.
oh, that is a nat 20.
Oh.
Plus 2. 22. Oh my god.
With a nat 20, you think that there is a chance that Xander is gone.
Mm.
But not in the metaphorical sense.
Yeah.
In the literal sense. Because of the way that she poofed into smoke, you feel the shattering was quite similar.
Hmm.
Like maybe Xander was transported to a different location.
I think that she feels this through her very bones, and the emotion of that is very immediate and overwhelming, and I think that she like starts to cry, and she'll reach over and like grab Oliver's hand. I don't think he's dead.
What?
I just feel it. I don't think he's dead.
Okay. Then we have a mission.
Another person to find.
Yeah. I think he'll just start like crying.
Wipes her face.
Oh.
Yeah. Just sits there.
Biggie, Caesar's horse,
No!
comes up to the spot and just kind of like sniffs around where it last saw Xander.
Are you absolutely kidding me right now?
We gotta put down the horse. I don't know.
There's no way Oliver says that in this moment.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't.
No.
That's Eric talking.
Oh.
Quinn would have killed the horse.
I will say, in this moment, Oliver, you say those words, "We have another mission." And you look down at that spot, and just like when you made that promise to Freya in the hospital, in the back of your mind, you hear kind of radiates of metal hitting metal. You feel a warmth in you for just a moment. Danny, we'll get back to you. Aeliana, you're more in tune now with your magic than you ever have been. And you feel that in the way this knowledge comes to you. And it's scary, but also like you did over half of the damage to that witch. Without you, without your magic, without you here healing, your party very well could be dead right now. And you take that moment in and maybe reluctantly have a moment of brief pride in that. Emory, you first of all shot a crossbow bolt for your first time in battle, never having done that before, immediately hit a witch that is described in legend. You jumped on the back of a troll. Yeah, you may have gotten cut up with some ice and some wind, but you're here. You're alive. Xander might not be here, but your friends, the ones you've made, the ones you chose, the ones that you left the ravens for, they're here with you. They're still here. The road is nothing. Traveling is so easy. Rowina, your darkness has saved you again. It is always brought out in you. And I think unlike the others, your sense of hope is a sense of rage. Because not only is it your darkness that is keeping you alive, but the troll, you failed. It scratched you up bad. You needed to be healed. The witch practically killed you in one turn and then did knock you unconscious, and you needed to be healed. You missed, you hit Oliver with your chromatic orb. Of course he's fine. But I think that Rowina is feeling, for someone who, especially recently, has searched for power over herself, feels powerless in this moment. And that rage boils in you, and your eyes have not gone back from black yet as you stare forward. Danny, you feel your fists clenched, the veins in your forearms pulsing. Your heart is racing. You feel adrenaline pulsing through you. You remember the mask that came upon your face. In the moment you didn't recognize it, but now, calming down slightly in this moment, you realized that what had happened. You realized the use of your forms that you made and some of the training that you have gone through, and how instinctual it was, and how much it clicked in, and how much you accessed a part of yourself that they can't take away from you. And you used that part of yourself to take a slight part of yourself back. Welcome to level 5.
Hey! I'm useful in combat now.
So excited.
I could have saved Xander.
Oh my
so mad. He's
gosh.
so mad, I believe it.
Oh, he's not that. Oh. Hey, Zach,
Whoa.
that was one of my favorite combats you've ever ran.
Ever
That
in
was
my
really
whole
good,
life.
yeah.
Thank
I've
you.
been
You for like
Good.
5-6 years. That's phenomenal.
Thank you, man. I
Oh,
really appreciate
my
that.
God.
That was heart racing for sure. That was heart
Yeah.
racing.
I wanted to throw up. That was amazing.
But in this moment,
Yeah.
the forest has gone quiet, and you feel alone in this moment. And we still have a little bit of this session left. We're not stopping right
Yes, let's
Yeah.
go.
now. So you
Oh my God.
you find yourselves
feeling a little bit more powerful, a little bit more hopeful, some of you, but also, a bit in your feels with everything that has just happened.
My feels.
A
Yeah.
bit.
I delayed giving the monk stunning strike for as long as I could.
I also now get a D6 of damage.
Let's go,
One more
baby.
D4. Hey.
I rolled a 7 on HP.
I rolled a full 8.
Hell yeah.
I'm just
Which means
doing
I
an
get
auto. Should I be
11.
rolling for this?
Yeah, I mean, I allow rolling.
Yeah,
for
no,
hit
I just do
points.
it automatically.
Yeah, I
I'm
just
doing
do
so
it.
I'll be up.
Anything that is automatic is going to be way better than whatever I roll.
Probably, yeah.
It's true. Angie does
Oh,
not.
I
have
don't
good
really
rolling.
get anything cool.
I
just
tried
get
it just for
positive
fun and I got
inspiration.
a 3.
You
Get my
should get a
bardic
third level
back.
spell if you don't have it already.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I will, and then I'll get a bardic back.
Do I get a cantrip?
A short rest.
No, but I get 2 third-level spells.
My dex
Wow.
stuff went up, so now I have a plus 11 to stealth.
Nice.
Ooh.
And I have sending, but don't abuse
I
it.
got third level spell.
Now you're gonna know. Now you're gonna know what it's like to hold the cell
Hey,
phone.
now I can levitate whenever I want to.
Nice.
Oh my god.
Not as a part of a monk thing,
I'm-
just air genasties get that at level 5.
Can we say
I'm
that
taking
for-
counterspell.
For tonight?
Yes!
Yes.
So
Thank you.
For tonight, can we just say that we feel so happy that we all survived, that our talent show is just showing each other the new things we can do?
Yeah,
Do whatever you wanna do.
that's what this is.
Oh, I could also get sending, and then we'd have 2.
Well, I can
Ooh.
prepare spells, so like I can.
Yeah.
I know you bards can't. But do whatever.
Oh yeah, no, fair enough.
Do
Oh, I can
Uh,
finally change out Thunderwave though, right? Because I can change the
Yeah.
spell when I level up.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go. I'm
I
never.
like that in campaign 2 and campaign 3, both clerics got something they can look through.
Yeah.
That's funny. I didn't even mean to do
The
that.
Guys are-
Hey, wait, Danny, I have a question. You would have gotten her anyway. But how did you get 17 in one attack?
It was the high rolls on the flurry of blows. Max damage. on the
9.
first
Well, on my first one would be
'Cause it was
not-
max
it
one.
was
9
damage.
and an 8. It was
It
a
was-
9 and an 8.
It was a 9 and an 8.
But it was. I thought was that not both attacks? Oh no, because you were saying.
He said max damage.
So
on
that
the
was so
first.
you that was so it was a 9 damage and an 8 damage, and
Correct.
the reason why you asked if she wasn't down yet is because you could have used a key point to do that other
Yes.
arm thing.
To do with my hand of harm. Yep.
That's what
Yes.
I was wondering. Okay, good. Because I literally, honestly, the only reason why I asked that is because I was like, oh my god, if he could already do 17 with one attack, what is he going to be able to do with the so that was 2
Oh.
attacks.
No, those are
that
my
makes me
two- that was
feel
my-
much better.
I love mugs.
I was like, I'm gonna have to buff all the hit points of all these people.
Hell
no, okay,
yeah.
No.
that makes a lot more sense. Yeah.
I get
I
destroyed.
cannot
undead.
believe I did
I know
not.
what I'm learning.
I did not
This is so
orchestrate
dumb.
that at all. Narratively, that's how that went down, and that was just so dope.
Yeah, that was
we got to
perfect.
plan that better.
happened.
That was amazing.
That was so
Zach, I have
cool.
a few
Just perfect.
questions.
Yes.
Number 1, what time of day is it right now?
Mhm.
question.
It's like early evening, at like 7-ish.
Number 2, the ice storm that we all got obliterated in.
Yes.
Was that like left us all shredded and stuff too, right? So we all will have like little scratches and stuff from that.
Correct.
Okay, cool.
Correct.
Now I feel like I do need to replace Thunderwave with Healing Word though. Because I.
I mean,
Oh, do you not
Yeah.
have healing word?
It would-
And honestly, like
it would
after
make
this
sense.
battle,
It
if
would make
this was
sense.
changing, I would be like, I need to be able to do.
I honestly
Yeah.
thought you already had it for some reason.
It would
I
definitely
have it
make-
now, baby.
It would make sense for
I
sure.
will always have healing word and cure wounds.
Yeah.
I shouldn't say that.
The more
but
people
I
we,
really
the more
plan
people
to.
we got.
I think though that I am very much leaning into the attempt to be a true, like, support class.
It's
Yeah.
hard to be support.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's hard.
It
Because I
took
did
me
not
until
take.
level,
It's
like,
I did
hard.
not take an attack. It's hard because I just want to hit it, but I'm
Same.
like, no. I
Same.
gotta
That's
be
why I'm
able
playing
to-
Paladin in Day of D&D. I want to hit something so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
I went from a bard to a cleric.
You guys
That's
are
why
all
I'm going
picking
to a
your
bard.
Spells. You guys are all picking your spells, and I leveled up, and I'm like,
Okay, that's it.
all right, I'm done.
Yeah.
Yeah, rogues are a
Oh,
little
no,
like
rogue
fifth level
can't hit
rogues is a little like
things.
wah, wah.
I did get uncanny dodge.
Which is
Ooh.
dope.
really
So, yeah.
great.
It's crazy
Take
that
another
rogues
sorcery
don't get
point.
multi-attack.
I agree with that.
Yeah, you get
Yeah.
yeah, but you get like one huge hit in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's also why a rogue monk multi-class is dope.
Yeah.
Oh god,
So
what do we
should
do
we
now? Our
camp
friend
out?
I think
just
Rowena would be like
disappeared.
real quiet.
Yeah.
I think I'm not that talkative either.
Emory would
Yeah.
probably just start taking the tents down, like pull the horses a little ways
Yeah.
off the road and start pulling.
Just
the tents
immediately
down.
start making
Just
camp.
like kind of watching to see
Yeah.
if anybody's gonna help.
Yeah.
Like,
Should
I'll
we
help.
keep
Yeah.
Helping,
Biggie
yeah.
with us, or should
Yeah.
we let him wild?
We'll take him with us.
Okay.
At least get him to town, right?
All right.
get back to Raynar by himself.
Ronhar.
Ronhar is what I said.
I mean, they wouldn't know the way back.
because we could.
Can we just say that's a morning decision?
Yeah.
Not a-
Yeah.
We'll keep him
yeah.
for now.
I think Oliver would like bust open the last bottle of ale that he's brewed before he has to brew a new batch and
Nice.
pass it around.
Sorry, I lost us the money.
I
The
don't
vitriols.
care.
It was
I'm
honestly the last I had forgotten.
I'm just
I think
glad
the-
everybody's alive that is alive.
I think the gems we found on her were worth far more than we would have gotten. Although
That's true.
we should be careful.
You have diamonds, you said?
Yeah, 300
They're
each.
two diamonds, yes.
Do you mind if I hang on to those? There's
Of
a spell
course.
that I could cast that conveniently needs 300 gold diamond.
Oh, awesome.
Of course.
Thank you.
I grabbed the rest of it, but I just put it with the rest of the gold that we pulled together. But if anybody else wants to hold on to it, that's fine.
No, I trust you.
By the way, Rowina, your back is killing you.
Yeah.
You are anybody who went unconscious from the ice storm, even though you've been healed a little bit, you have cuts all over you, your arms, your legs, some even your face, that you can tell are going to be there for days, if not longer. You are in pain, you are sore, and you're just a little fucked up.
I went unconscious twice too.
Yeah.
I think
Rowina genuinely looks bad.
Oliver would be providing medical assistance to what he can
Yeah. Like
to
Rowina,
himself too.
genuinely, I would say Rowina specifically, you take a moment to realize that there are scars all over your face that might never fade away.
Mm-hmm. As I would say, as like Oliver's sort of doing whatever he's doing, I would say maybe we could use some of these emeralds to fill in my horn. That could be cool.
Yeah,
it would be.
I could do that.
I mean,
Can't do that.
They're worth a
right
lot of
here,
money.
but
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
I
Screw
think
the
it's
money.
worth it.
Yes.
There's more important
Alright.
things than money.
I wasn't sure we were getting out of that for a minute.
I mean, I don't remember much of it. Aeliana and
Danny,
Danny, yeah, you seem to have carried us.
Hardly.
I almost made a deal with her. I thought about it.
Glad you didn't.
How do you feel,
too.
Danny? Do you feel different?
No. I always thought I would.
It's not finished. There's still 2 more.
They'll probably be trying to find you.
We'll be there.
Thank you.
I wonder.
Kind of crawls over and gives
You
him a
mentioned.
hug. Like leans against his arm and just kind of like hugs him.
You mentioned, or maybe Xander mentioned, that the sisters can't be near each other very often. I wonder if having her cloak could be protection of some sort.
Yeah,
Maybe.
Suppose it could do the
Mine-
exact opposite too.
just mind not wearing it all the time in front of me, or at least give me a heads up.
No. Keep it folded in a bag or something.
I'm 90% kidding.
Does anybody have? I can identify an item, but can anybody see if anything's magical?
Mm-hmm. Yes. I can cast Detect Magic on the cloak.
Yeah, you cast Detect Magic. You don't have to cast it on a specific item. You're just going to cast it. And whatever your eye sees. So you see that the cloak is magical. You also see that she has, the arcane pouch that you got, obviously. That's not innately magical, but it has magical efforts to it. And you also notice on her left arm is a tattoo of conjuration magic. It's just kind of a conjuration. It's a runic symbol. You're not exactly sure what it is. And then I'm blanking. Oh yeah, she has a rapier that is magical. And she also has is it it? What was it? Oh yes, a ring. There we go. There it is. A sapphire ring that is magical.
I would point out the rapier to Emory.
Oh.
That's magic.
Can I pick it up?
Yeah, you can pick
Wield
it up. As you pick it up, it's cold to the touch. And it feels icy. And you take it out, the blade itself, it looks as if it is almost a long icicle. But it feels like metal, like it feels corporeal. It doesn't feel like it's going to melt or anything. But yeah, it's very well made.
Careful. Just
This is sick.
sword belonging to a super evil person that almost killed me once. Just be careful.
Wow.
Sometimes swords can
cool.
talk to you.
What?
Evil fucking spirits can live inside swords, and then you bond with them, and then it tells you to do evil shit. So I'm just telling you, you might want to.
I don't hear anything. So.
Yet.
I think we're good.
Do you just point
Let
out
us
the
know if you
tattoo?
do.
Yeah, I pointed everything. The cloak, the ring, and the
Everybody turn around, and I'll cut out the tattoo.
Oh.
What? No!
Holy god.
Jar.
Why?
I told you to turn around.
Why do when you say that? I don't want to turn around.
If we find out who did the tattoo, or I mean, it's magic.
Not a bad idea.
I know.
I'm sorry.
We're
No, it's a good
getting
idea.
No,
Good
it's a
idea.
good idea.
Sorry, I shouldn't have. It's good. Ugh. And the ring is what kind of magic?
The ring is. I guess that would be also. I'm gonna say it's. Gosh, what would that be? Because it doesn't really say. I'm not sure, honestly.
No, that's okay. Yeah, she's not sure. And then the cloak, is that anything?
If
in
you give me
particular?
40 minutes, I can tell you what they all do.
No, that's okay.
yeah.
I like the mystery.
Should we start making up camp, doing that good old
Yeah.
sleep thing?
Yeah. Is the cloak
away from me.
any specific?
It is. I wish they would say this.
Also, no, that's okay.
Yeah. Sorry, it doesn't.
So we know that they're magic. We'll tuck them away for now. I'm gonna put them in a bag.
I would say
so they're not
conjuration
seen.
magic on the cloak.
I can take.
Cloak.
They all require
You wanna take
attunement, by
one?
the way.
If Oliver wants to do that ritually, I can take first watch with him.
Okay.
Fine.
Sweet.
Yeah, I'll lay out the. I mean, if Emory wants me to lay out the rapier, or if they want to just tune to it, whatever he wants.
Practicing.
So you'll just attune to it. Fine. I'll do the tattoo, the cloak, and the ring. So it'll take 33 minutes.
I remember.
Okay, so you learn that the tattoo is conjuration magic. It allows anyone who shares a tattoo that is like a sister to this tattoo to know the location of the other one. And it also allows them to communicate.
Oh, shit.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
So we don't want this with us because it'll.
I could burn I could burn the skin.
Do it.
Yeah.
Right? Everybody agree? I'll throw it in the fire.
Yes.
Yes.
I'll throw the tattooed skin in the fire.
Okay.
I'll say
What
fuck
a
you, and
sentence.
I'll throw the tattoo skin in the fire.
Okay.
I don't know if they can hear me.
Okay, well, I didn't agree to that.
Yeah, that's a new one.
Oh no.
The cloak is a cloak of protection.
Rowina. Give it to Rowina.
It's like a dangerous thing to have.
I mean, Rowina or Aeliana. I don't know what your ACs are.
I mean, with my mage armor, I'm at a 14.
I'm at a 14. I don't have mage armor.
Rowina.
I
So
do already
Rowina's
have a cloak.
squishier than me.
Cloak-related
Mm.
magic.
Magical.
Oh.
Yeah, and if you didn't
okay.
have that cloak, you wouldn't be able to disguise yourself, right?
No, that cloak is a
Gives
cloak
her-
of elvenkind and gives me advantage on stealth.
Oh, okay.
All right. Well, I mean, I'll
Okay.
just.
Well,
give
now
that
you
cloak
can
to
switch
whoever.
out your cloaks depending on the situation.
We have to reattune. Well, I guess you get a tune.
Sure. Well,
Depends on how.
I think Aeliana should just take it.
Okay.
You could also give the cloak of elvenkind to somebody like Emory.
I know, but it's my mom's
said that?
cloak.
True. Very true.
My mom's cloak.
I
I have my pet. Yeah, I
Sorry.
like my cloak too. It's not magical. It's just what I have in my head, but I like it. I'll wear both. It's cold. I'll take it.
The
the
ring is
ring.
a ring of evasion.
Ooh.
What does that one do again?
If you succeed a dexterity saving throw, you can just not take any damage.
Oh.
I think.
Oh, isn't that what?
Or
Morton
when you
did?
fail a saving throw, you can take half. Or you
I
can
mean,
It's basically
you
like
fail,
evasion
you
for
can-
rogues.
use a change.
Yeah.
Use a charge to succeed.
Oh yeah,
I-
so you don't just take 0 damage. You can just use a charge to succeed the ring of evasion. To succeed.
I
the
don't.
dexterity
I'll
saving.
eventually be getting, not to metagame, but like I'll eventually be able to just do this, so like it can go to someone else.
I would take this.
Okay.
Okay.
I think
If
we should
nobody else
buff
wants it.
Rowena up significantly.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's
Okay.
struggling.
What are you saying, guys?
Every
And then-
battle, you're
Yeah.
like dying.
The
I
knocked
don't want you
unconscious
to
a lot.
die.
And then you don't cast identify on the sword, right?
No, because Emory's
No,
using
I'm
Emory
playing
didn't
with
want
it.
But Emory's to be. Do you attune to it?
Well, yeah.
Okay. It's a +1 rapier
sick.
that also does a extra d6 of cold damage
Ooh.
per attack.
Yes.
Nice.
An extra D6.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Would that make it the Frost brand rapier?
I don't know if that is exactly that, but
When you hit with an attack using this magic sword, the target takes an extra d6 cold damage. In addition, while you hold the sword, you have resistance to fire damage. In freezing temperatures, the blade sheds bright light in a 10-foot radius and dim light for an additional.
I'm gonna say no to the fire damage thing.
Cool. So I'll just do a
Because this was
plus
just an
one
item that
rapier.
I made up. I didn't know that there was one so close to it. But yeah,
I hear you. I got you. I added it.
cool.
I start like taking like old leather straps from my bag and like trying to make a makeshift like holster on the other side of my other
Okay.
rapier so I can
Yeah.
have 2 rapiers.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm gonna have to take one off though.
But you mean Danny are taking first watch. Who's taking other watches?
I'd like to
Someone's
take the
gonna have
last
to
one if
double up,
possible.
Or
Want to do Aeliana second, and then Emory
Yeah.
with Rowina?
Yeah. Yes, I'll go. then.
Rowina,
I mean, Oliver would stay up with Aeliana.
my buddy.
You don't have to stay awake.
I know.
All right, Oliver and Danny, you take your first watch. Anything that you want to get accomplished during this watch?
Thank you for, I don't know. You've all been pretty great.
And it's not hard. You did great today. Better
Keep
than
saying-
I could have done.
Listen, you keep saying it's not hard. Actually, that's not true. Trust me, I've seen it. The easy choice for a lot of people is just to fuck off. So, yeah.
Yeah, but a lot of times the easy choice isn't the right choice. And I always try to take the right choice. No matter how hard it is.
You're a really good cleric.
I'm sure I'm half the cleric you were.
Oh.
Well, yes. It's not up for me anymore. But, well, being able to, like, heal again, even just, like, it's a fraction, but it's...
I mean, for what it's worth, Danny, I don't know if I would have survived the first fight we were in if it wasn't for you. I was surrounded, and everybody else left. And I turn around, and there you are. And you kept me on my feet.
Yeah, you tend to keep me on mine, too.
And I always will.
I
I
reach
can't
over.
lie.
I know. I reach over and put my hand on his wrist where there's still a cut from the attack. I'll throw in another hand of healing. Oh, I think my hand of healing is a... Did that go up too? Please say yes. Yes! Oh, nice. I can now do hand of healing and hand of farm with a d6.
Nice.
Nice. So that's 10 points back to you.
Oh, 6, so I'm at 19.
Um,
So I put my hand over his wrist, just give it a squeeze, and when I pull back, one of the cuts is healed.
As you do that,
Thank you.
Danny, you reach out and you touch his wrist, and in the back of your mind, you hear a rolling thunder that you know is not happening in the real world.
Thank you. That was my good hand.
Should probably start waking Aeliana up, huh?
Yeah, well, you go to bed. I'll wait. You've earned it.
It's guys are cute together.
Thank you.
Good night.
Sleep well.
All right. Danny goes to bed. Oliver, you wake up Aeliana.
Yep.
Sleep.
No.
I'd cast it if I could, but I can't. So I
We
have
said
to
we-
ask nicely.
We said we weren't gonna leave anybody alone.
It's the middle of the night and you haven't slept.
I'll be fine. I'm a big boy. I'm not gonna leave you alone, awake in the woods. It's like I wouldn't leave anybody.
Well, as I said, I can't cast it, so I can't control you, but that's fine.
If you want to be alone, I can go sit over there. It's fine.
If you're gonna insist on being up, I mean, I'm really proud of you.
Me? I'm proud of you. I was unconscious for most of that.
I'm talking about before,
What?
when you told everyone.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. That was terrifying.
How do you feel about it now?
Great. I feel like I don't know, lighter.
Yeah.
It's good.
Good.
I don't think I would have done it if it wasn't for you.
It's always easier to tell one person first.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know, you're just you're just comforting.
So are you.
I think Oliver would just kind of, if Aeliana allows, just like embrace Aeliana and just like look at the stars.
She'd be like, oh, what's going on? Be like, okay, yep.
Okay.
Not say a single word.
Yeah.
Yep, and then just sit there.
Yep. The two of you spend your night watching the stars. Once the awkwardness passes slightly, taking comfort in the fact that you can have a close moment with someone. As in real life, there's nothing quite like a close, intimate moment with someone after a traumatic event. And eventually you wake up Oliver and Emory, and by Oliver I mean Rowina.
I was like, what?
You wake up,
like,
you wake up Rowina
oh,
and Emory,
hi.
and Emory, you're muted.
Embrace me, Oliver.
Emory,
Everybody
Emory
gets
and
hugged.
Rowina, you guys have your watch. Anything that you want to get accomplished during that?
You
I
have a
think
lot of
Rowena's probably,
cuts.
yeah. Rowena's probably more quiet than usual. I do, yeah.
Yeah. Are you okay? Are you feeling okay? Are you in pain? or anything?
I mean, yes and no, and no, and also yes.
Hang on, I have. Oh, this is so stupid, but I don't know. Maybe it'll make you feel better. And I'll like rummage around in my bag, and I'll pull out the purple dinosaur from TK. I'll be like,
Oh.
he let me keep this.
Oh.
And okay, don't tell Danny. Sometimes I hug it while I sleep.
It's all right. I won't tell Danny. We all need some comfort.
Don't tell Oliver either, actually, while you're at it. Like,
How
not
about
that I
I
think
won't
that
tell
he's
anyone?
gonna like judge me, but like, I don't know. I just
If you would like to tell somebody, you can. I'll let you do that. But thank you.
yeah.
I'll just like set it in my lap while we watch. Do you still think traveling is fun?
I do,
Yes.
but I see why people wouldn't like it.
I guess some days it's great, some days it's not like anything else.
I mean,
But I don't know, I felt very in control when we left, and I don't anymore. My dog has something. I'm really sorry. I'll be right back.
oh, be careful going out there by yourself. I'll make sure you're okay. Don't go too far. No, okay. Just, and I will look around to see if anybody's awake, in case I need to wake them up.
Yeah.
in
So
case
the equivalent of like
Rowina doesn't
vamping
come
on
back.
stage during a show.
Sorry about that.
Okay, are you okay? Did you see any? Are you?
Oh
good?
no, I think it was just
Don't
the-
make me nervous like that. That was.
nothing to worry about.
Ooh,
What were we saying?
just. I mean, traveling is fun, but I get it. I get it. But also, you're never gonna always be in control. So, you know, you might as well embrace it while it's happening and then surrender when it's not.
I suppose. I haven't been in control much in my life. It was nice to feel like I was for a minute.
Here, here. This is just water.
Sure. With the last watch, we may as well start drinking coffee.
Oh, do you want some?
I already made some tea. Do you want some?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll make some of Linda's tea. I have all the like dried ingredients that I've brought with me that I just kind of.
Okay, yeah. You eventually, I'm assuming, wake up everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
And Oliver, you have a point of exhaustion, and you did not get the benefits of a long rest.
God damn it.
Oh shit. Okay.
A point of exhaustion
That's why I
after
Yeah.
Yeah.
for only sleeping for 4 hours? Like, that's not an
Mhm.
exhaustion.
Sorry.
Jesus.
Yes, it is.
Christ.
Yeah, it is.
After that battle
I'm-
yesterday, after going
I'm
unconscious.
offended. I'm offended.
Sorry.
No, I agree. That's great. I love it.
And just as everybody's getting ready, well, first of all, Danny, while you were asleep, nothing happened. You had a clear night.
Oh.
No dreams, no
wow.
nightmares. You slept through the evening. You wake up feeling refreshed. As everybody else is getting ready, Emory, you are kind of like looking at your friends, smiling in this moment, and you hear a voice deep in the back of your head.
Oh, well, it seems I have a new owner now. This is quite interesting.
And that is where we're going to end this week's
Yes.
episode. Thank you all very much for joining us. Hope you had a good time. I already gave announcements. Follow us at CharmedPersons. Thank you to my players. The best players a GM can ask for. I say it every time, but I mean it every time. Catch us this Sunday. Quick turnaround. As ever, everyone say bye.
Bye.